is Travis Rogers. It is DeMarco Farr. Welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Mornings 9 to noon right here on 710. And here we go. It is time for the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater first pitch. First pitch. As Greg Bergman joins the fellas to talk all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Nothing else. Nothing else. Hear first pitch every weekday morning from 9 a.m. till 9:30 as we bring you all that baseball talk you love. First thing in your day. Live from LA Live on 710 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app. And watch it on YouTube Live at ESPN Los Angeles. The Travis and DeMarco Show and First Pitch with Greg Bergman, made possible by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Right now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Let's fix stuff.
Bam.
Fixing stuff.
Oh my God.
Favorite thing to do.
I have torn the mic off the stand.
DeMarco.
Come on, bro.
You're killing me.
Sometimes you gotta make a point.
Bro.
See? What's happening?
Make a point with on the microphone.
I just tried to adjust it, and broke.
You just snapped it off.
I just grabbed it. You know, I have been taking creatine. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Don't know my own strength anymore.
That is it.
Yeah.
Is the creatine helping you?
Oh my God.
Are you trying to get
strong like bull?
Buff?
Strong like bull. No, just the recovery, bro. Recovery. Yeah. Get up and go again. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay. I'm sure Shohei's doing something. I mean, as far as health-wise, I mean, he's got to be on the cutting edge of everything to pitch and hit like you're doing this. You got to be.
He likes to sleep. We know that.
I would love to see his diet.
He's a big sleeper.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
12 hours.
He's 12 hours every day, before games, after games. Yeah, he's a sleeper. Would you like to take a moment to say anything specific about Shohei?
Oh, God, yes. Can I get out of the bet? I kid
So
you not.
now you're feeling it.
I kid you not. Can I get out of this bet?
No.
I am dead serious.
I know
I'm
you
not
are.
coming in here naked. There's no way this is going to – no.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, yes, you can get out of the bet.
Thank you.
And here's why.
Yes.
Well, he has to do something else.
I'll
then.
give you something else.
You don't have to give me anything. I'm just glad that you finally have seen the light. I'm just glad that you finally realize, like, yeah, that can happen.
It can.
Of course it can.
Happen.
Of course it can.
It will happen. That's why I went out of the bet.
I would stop short of that, but I'm not saying it won't. I
don't want to take that bet. No. So whatever you need me to, like, relinquish me from this bet, I will do.
All I need, DeMarco, is the satisfaction in knowing that you've come to my side of the conversation. That's it.
I still think it's impossible.
No, well, then you're not out of the bet.
But he's doing the impossible. Like, I can't believe
he does the impossible every day he goes out there.
I'm glad you said that. I think you guys should appreciate this pitch by pitch, hit by hit, everything he does, and don't take it for granted.
I don't think we are not taking it for granted at all. Every time he does something, it's always like, oh my God, this is absolutely amazing. Think about what he did yesterday. So he hits the 2-run home run. He also went
real quick, 440 feet.
Yeah.
It's not like he scraped it on the right field foul pole.
Can we add into the fact that it was to the opposite field? It was an opposite field 440-foot home run.
It's so stupid.
And then he went 4 innings pitched where he only threw 54 pitches. He struck out 8. He had no walks. He gave up 2 hits, and those 2 hits did not leave the infield.
Yep.
One was a pop-up that was lost in the sun, and then it was a bunt single.
That's
it.
Travis,
that's
thank you. That's why I won out of the bet.
Yeah.
No, last night I want out of the bet. Like, I know you lost, and you should be mad. You should jump all over the Dodgers and the Cardinals. You should be worried about, is this it? Is this the best we have?
Yeah.
But it stung a little less watching him do what he can do.
It was the first time as a Dodger that we've seen the full Otani.
Yeah.
Where we've seen him hit 3 home runs in a game. We've seen him do 50-50. We've seen him win an MVP. We've seen
those little things.
I'm not even saying little, but it's the first time we've seen him pitch and hit. We've seen him hit a home run in a game where he's pitched. But this is the first time where the guy that was on the mound might have been the best pitcher in baseball.
Yeah.
Like that's the first time we've seen that guy in a Dodger uniform. We saw it in the Angels quite a few times, frankly, but this was the full Otani experience where he went multiple innings. And I understand we're going to talk about the guardrails they have on him as far as pitch count and innings and all that. But that felt like had they just turned him loose, he would have pitched 7 or 8 innings and given up 3 or 4 hits, maybe a run or 2, and been in complete control of the game on both sides of the field.
Yeah, he was, 54 pitches in 4 innings. He was completely under control. Now, I tell me if I'm wrong. You know the pitches better than I do. Did he throw some splitters? Because he was supposed to be holding off on the splitter for a little while.
I saw mostly the fastball and that sweeper slider thing.
Okay, so it's a sweeper slider thing because he still has another pitch, by the way, that looks like a fastball and just drops at the end.
Non-setup fastballs. I'm just throwing it at you. You can't catch up to it.
Well, with the stuff he had yesterday, you didn't need to mix a whole bunch. Not only was he dominant and had the 8 Ks that we're talking about, he was throwing 101 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like
whenever he wanted to.
He's throwing harder than he ever has in his entire career. He looks pretty free and easy. He looks comfortable.
See,
and he's dotting them, too.
Yeah, now he is. He's getting sharper. Each time he goes out there, he's a little sharper.
I mean, you see guys at the plate, and they're just like, oh, I can't swing at that.
Okay, now dive into the bad. What didn't you like about yesterday?
Okay. Oh, well, there's a lot of things.
That's what I mean. It's like it's Otani and then the Dodgers.
Can we talk about the good for just a little bit? For a little bit.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I think there's still a lot of good that was in there. But the Shohei stuff, and I also thought there was a lot of good with Mookie, and that's what we've been talking about for the last week. That Mookie has been bad. Yes, then he was. Yes, the day before he was really good with it. Went 3 runs or 3 hits. He scores 3 runs. Does a little bit more. He had his first 2 at-bats I thought were super encouraging. The first at-bat, he got up there in the first inning, and he started off 0-2, swung at a bad pitch. He waited on the ball, and he got it up to 3-2, took 8 pitches in that bat. I was counting because I wanted to see how many he would go. Took 8 pitches in that bat, and then he had a hard-hit ball to shortstop that was not a pop-up to the right field. It was not a pop-up to the second baseman. He hit the ball hard. And then the next at-bat after that, doubled down the right field line. He's starting to look like Mookie again.
It was a really good, for lack of a better word, response answer to the day before.
Yes.
The day before where he had 3 hits, he said it himself. Yesterday he goes, look, I got to go back out there and do it again. He did. It wasn't a 3-hit night like it was before, but you're right, Greg, that there was the double. There was a quality at-bat in there as well. And you need to get hits that you can't put yourself to sleep at night with, hey, I had a really good at-bat. At the end of the day, you need to have some hits and some production.
Depends how bad you
when you get a hit and you have a good at-bat, you can feel good about the good at-bat. And that was 2 days in a row of him looking a lot more like Mookie Betts. Off day today, obviously. You got a really big series with the Blue Jays coming up.
Big series.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But you're right. I think that there wasn't, outside of Otani, there wasn't a ton of positivity, but Mookie was. I agree.
Yeah, Mookie definitely was a big positive. And this is what we've been talking about, though. So now Max Muncy was not in the lineup. I know that sounds kind of like an excuse. Oh, there was no Muncy in there. But we talked so much about what he means to the lineup. So when he's not in there, it does make some difference. And you can see the difference. That the middle of the lineup, the Confortos, again, starting to look like Michael Conforto once again after his little short stint of being decent. And then the middle lineup and Will Smith kind of starting to taper off as a catcher usually does.
Yeah, it's pretty traditional.
It's pretty typical. So that middle of the lineup looked like the middle of the lineup of old when they didn't have a guy like Muncy in the middle.
All right, let's talk about that because yesterday, the injury, you need a little time.
Right.
Let's make sure to jump on an airplane. You get it very rarely happens in Major League Baseball during the regular season.
Day off at home.
We have a full off day.
I thought it was scheduled.
Yeah. So if it was, you had a knee, you need another day, great. If it were anything other than that, because they were throwing a left-handed pitcher, because you had previously determined that he wasn't going to play in this game, then it's idiotic.
Reprehensible.
Because the man had 4 hits the night before.
I do know this about bone bruises, though. When you're coming back from stuff like that, you'll feel great during the game. It's just what happens after, because you're going to balloon up.
If it's injury-related.
So if it's scheduled, we're going to play you, give you a day off, you get 2 days, and then come back again.
If it's injury-related, I have no complaints.
Day game after a night game?
Okay.
That's short.
If it's injury-related, fine. I have nothing to add to it. Fine. If it was, hey, we decided a couple of days ago we weren't going to play you on Thursday or Wednesday, I should say, and you just stuck to it, and he walked into the ballpark like, man, I feel great. Change your damn mind.
Yeah.
Because he hit 4 hits.
Yeah.
He had 2 home runs. The Dodgers looked like the Dodgers for the first time in a really long time on Tuesday night, in large part because Muncy was in the middle of that order. He was not in the middle of the order last night, and they went right back to what they've looked like before, which is if they hit home runs, they got a chance. If they don't, they don't. And you know, Otani hit the home run. That gave him a little bit of a very small cushion. They scraped together one other run, but that offense that's just boom and bust without Muncy was bust last night and yesterday afternoon.
It's really concerning, by the way, that that is it. You need Muncy in the lineup to have some sort of an offense. That is terrifying for the future. But I do.
But it's reality, though, right?
It is. It really is. I mean, if you just look at the numbers, you look at the games. The day he went down was the last time they were good. Then they were bad, and then he came back and they were good, and then he's off and they were bad. Those kind of things it just points right to it. But I have to believe,
which is why you should make sure he's healthy completely.
So to your point, I totally think it's the injury because of how the day game after a night game and all that kind of stuff. But to what you're saying, it's like in basketball when the guy's got hot, he has hit four, and then you hit 4 3-pointers and you pull him off the floor. You're like, what are you doing? The guy's got the hot hand.
Well, I mean, but if like you said, if that knee reacts in a way and it swells, you got to put ice on it. It's a short rest. We're going to give you the day off because you want Max Muncy for the long haul, right? Same thing you just said. I don't want to just burn him up because he's hot.
Yeah.
And he can get hot again. That's what I'm saying. If you go out there and he gets...
That is the
and he tweaks the thing.
Mystery in base. Nobody knows why or when you get hot. Nobody knows why or when you cool
True.
off. So when you're hot, let's keep rolling it.
Right. Now, hot, cold comes and goes, but injury is that's for certain.
If this was injury prevention related... And he said,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I got a little bit of something in there. I need great. Give me time. But if he walked into the ballpark yesterday morning and felt great, put him out there.
Right.
It doesn't seem all that complicated to me.
I have found my new favorite thing about baseball, and it's so funny. I love when you stand up there forever and just foul it off and foul it off and foul it off and foul it off. I can tell that's driving that pitcher nuts.
Oh, yeah.
I just love that.
You get into double-digit pitches, they're freaking out.
I call it what in the,
end up getting a hit.
What in the Brandon belt? Yeah. Just stay up there and foul. Love it. Yes,
it is deeply discouraging as a pitcher because you're throwing pitches that they can't square up, but you can't punch them out. And then eventually you're going to get into the middle of the plate. Eventually you're going to miss your spot, and they're going to square one up. It is deeply, and that was kind of at least one of the reasons they got that hit after that long at bat, and then they started throwing the ball around and everything else. Greg, I want to get into the Otani removal's a strong word. He only pitched 4 innings, and he cruised, and he made it very easy along the way. And they also talked about how they're just going to have him pitch 5 innings all season long. That is the ceiling of where he's going to go.
Right.
I don't like the sound of that either. That's coming up in just a bit.
I like the sound of this.
We will. And you want to do this first? Okay,
here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. First pitch, always brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else.
Nothing else. Otani, let him ride. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
This is the Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water first pitch on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. More of first pitch next on 710.
For ESPN LA contest rules, go to ESPNLA.com and click the contest button.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Discover big league hydration with Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, delivering refreshment all season long. Sourced from carefully selected springs right here in the West, Arrowhead is crisp, refreshing, and complete with naturally occurring minerals. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Looking for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. Simply reduce your electricity use with small actions, such as unplugging appliances or air drying laundry during times of high energy demand. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Power Response. Great for your wallet and for the planet. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. This is the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater First Pitch with Greg Bergman, talking all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater, nothing else. Let's get back to First Pitch right now on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710.
And come join me. I was waiting. I had to wait after yesterday.
I almost interrupted you on purpose just to do it.
I was just waiting.
We couldn't have a no-hitter today. I wanted to throw it in the
I wanted to make sure Kasim wasn't going to play something on me. I wanted to let it flow for a second. But
I was literally going to wait to happen and go, hey, and another thing. Anyway, I will be quiet in 3, 2, 1.
So the Freeway Series is on. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater and us, ESPN LA, are hosting the Ultimate Watch Party. Join us at Clearman's Galley in San Gabriel on Wednesday, August 13th, so next week at 6 p.m. I'm going to be there. I think maybe I can get Parker, maybe I can get Marcus to come, but we're going to be watching the Freeway Series, the Boys in Blue versus the Angels. So grab your gear, hang with the crew, and enter to win tickets and more at the Freeway Series Watch Party at Clearman's Galley, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Yeah. When there's an empty space. Thank you, Kasim. Thank you, Jorge.
It's so good. It's so good. All right, so let's talk about Otani again. Oh, by the way, you know what we didn't even mention with him yesterday? Another milestone. He got his 1,000th hit.
It was the home run, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of course it was.
Yeah, he spent, and keep in mind,
here, I got you.
A lot like Otani, or excuse me, a lot like Ichiro, he came to this league as a seasoned pro. This was not like Roki Sasaki, who got here and is going to kind of find his own way through the major leagues as a younger player. Like, he spent a lot of time in another league, another very good league, and he's already racked up 1,000 hits in, what is this, his 8th year in the league.
Right.
That's crazy.
He is, but he's like Roki in some ways because he came over on that same minor league deal.
Yeah.
He did not wait till he was 25 years old. He wanted to be here and be here as soon as possible. So it wasn't like Ichiro when he had 2,000 hits over there before he got over here.
No, so he was. This is the guy. And by the way, Oral is going to join us today at 11 o'clock, so we can talk to him about this as well. I've heard Oral say this. I've heard John Smoltz say this on national broadcasts as well when he's talking about Otani. And we got an answer to the question last year of if Shohei Otani was just an offensive player, how good would he be?
The best player in baseball.
First player ever to go 50-50. There's your answer to that question. Okay, he won the MVP running away, first ever 50-50. There's your answer to that question. The one question we don't have an answer to is, what if he was just a full-time pitcher and did not have to swing the bat?
Mm-hmm.
And Smoltz has said, and Oral has said, he might be the best pitcher in baseball. He would be a number one ace caliber
I didn't believe
pitcher.
him until last night or yesterday.
I think you got a really good look at why that is probably true, that he went through. By the way, Cardinals aren't a great team, but they're not a lousy team, and he just went right through them like they weren't even there.
500, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just about.
Hovering around 500.
Yeah, they've been one of the worst teams in baseball over the last month.
He looked like a dominant pitcher last night. If you forget the batting side of it and everything else he can do, and just if that was the first time you saw him play, you would think all he did was pitch.
Yeah. It was complete and utter domination. Like you said, he's dotting 101 mile an hour fastballs. He's wiping guys out with sweepers, and no one had a chance against him. And I think the thing for me that might have been near the top of the list of most impressive things was he was pretty effortless with the effort. There was never fine. He wasn't laboring. You
never know.
I understand and I appreciate that
Poker
they've
face.
been really. No, I'm not talking about his expressions. I'm talking about the delivery.
Oh.
The delivery was just effortless.
It's just boom.
I understand 1 inning, 1 inning, 2 innings, 2 innings. 3, and now we're at where he's, for the last couple of starts, he's gone 4, and the next one they might extend him to 5. I understand the very deliberate and slow
and then it goes
progression.
5, yeah.
Okay, great. This idea, though, that they're going to cap him at 5 makes no sense to me. Like, what
if they capped him at 6? Because what I heard originally was 5 or 6 is as high as he will go.
At some point, you have to just treat him like a pitcher. At some point, you have to let him pitch until the hitters tell you it's time for him to come out. And I'm not saying you burn him out there 120 pitches, but the way that it's mostly set up across the big leagues right now is guys throw about 100, 105. That's kind of the high end. He needs to be one of those guys where we're going to throw you 100, 105, because I understand yesterday's game is part of the rehab, part of the progression. And I'm not saying they should have run him out there yesterday. What I'm saying is, when we get into September and October, assuming they make October, which is something we can talk about too, at some point he just has to be a pitcher that if he's cruising, let him cruise. This is why he's here. You can't always be protecting him for the things that might come next.
That's a hard one.
Go ahead.
It's a hard one because he's not just a pitcher. He's also a hitter. And his numbers have gone down some since he's been pitching. They're there. We all know this. So you just can't treat him like a pitcher like everyone else because he's got so much more to do. And it's a very delicate dance to do. Plus, you still don't know how that arm is going to react after the second surgery. So I think for long term, if you're thinking beyond this year of Otani, the Otani-ness, pitching and hitting, then I think you really, really need to be careful with him, even if he's looking good.
Yeah.
So resist the urge. That's what I'm saying, because that's how trouble starts.
So I think it's that, and I think they are looking to the future. They had a plan with him. That plan always changed. The plan was for him to not even start pitching until after the trade deadline, or after the All-Star break. Instead, they pitched him before the All-Star break. So plans do change, but the plan to go in that very methodical route with Shohei and then have him be a full-time regular pitcher next year, because you need him for the next couple of years.
No doubt.
He's going to do both for a while.
I understand
so
that.
this year, they're kind of like, okay, we're going to get you up to 5-6 innings, stick there, and then our bullpen has to be able to hold us back.
Okay, now you're getting to where I want to go. I understand what you're saying, and I don't, in theory, disagree with what you're saying. However, the goal is to win the World Series.
Of course.
The goal is to win the World Series as frequently as you can with Shohei Otani on your team. You're 1 for 1 so far. They are right in the mix again this year. I don't know what 3 years from now, 2 years from now, I know they're not playing great right now, but they're very much in the mix, right? They are still the betting favorite in Las Vegas. At some point, you have to drive the car. You can't always keep the car cover on it. You got to go drive it, and they're right on the precipice. And I'm not saying you do it today. I'm not saying you do it through the rest of this month. But when you get to October,
mid-September, you start.
When you get to October, if he's cruising like that, you got to run him, because there's going to be a season where he breaks again. They all do.
Yep.
There's going to be a season where he starts to tip over this mega thing.
At some point, you're right.
You have, when you are in it and they're in it, you got to go for it.
I totally agree with you. There is an Otani window that we are living in right now, and it's so to have him pitch what he needs to, I just feel like they. DeMarco, you talked about it a couple of weeks ago. You talked about how because they got that first one last year, they got the World Series.
Oh, yeah.
You have a little bit of extra time now,
a little bit.
While you're in this window, you need to win as many as possible.
Here's the thing, and I see where you're going, and I'm kind of with you on this, and this is where I would push back if we're in the same front office. If it all lined up and we could just lean on this horse to get us a World Series, how do you say it? The gods favor us, the odds favor us, and we can risk injuring him to win this World Series, then I'm with you. But if you step on the gas now and you don't win it and you hurt him for next year, then you should be fired. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. If you step on the gas now and let him go, turn him loose, take off the choke collar, let him do what he does best, and you don't win it, and then he gets hurt, then you got problems, and then you can't pitch him again.
Okay, but that's coming eventually.
He's not going to do both things forever.
It's coming eventually, and my whole point is to this idea that we're always playing for the future. At some point, you got to play for the now.
Playing for now, and now the way they're doing it is working. You're still in first, and he's ramping up. What do you call that again? Not when they're ramping you up. What do they call that when they're stretching you out? Whatever the hell they're doing. They're getting him further into games. At some point, he's going to give you 7. When it matters.
That's not until next year.
I think it's going to be this year when it matters.
No. Well, we'll see. That's what I want. That's what I'm not sure we're going to get. That they are the progression that they've had him on so far. I have no problem with it at all. I'm talking projecting out into October, where if they're like, nope, 6 innings is the farthest. What if through 6 innings he's got 74 pitches? We're taking him out of the game.
And he's shoving. He's got like 10 Ks through 7 innings. Yeah,
when
6 innings.
You would never do that,
when you're close.
Take him out?
Not if he's freaking cruising and it mattered.
That's why setting these artificial
That's the plan.
Boundaries, these guidelines, they don't serve anybody well. Like, let's go for it when there's an opportunity to go for it. And you said it a second ago, Greg, and I think this is a huge part of it too. Their bullpen is up in the air. It's a huge question mark. And there was whoever was coming out of that pen yesterday, and I'm not
going to get hit.
Not only they're worse than the guy that's out there right now.
Yep.
And this is what I don't want. I don't want a game in October against the Padres or the Phillies or the Mets or any of these teams that are really good too.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like, well, he hit the magic number that we've decided he's going to do, and the guy that's coming in will almost certainly not be as good as the guy that's out there. Let's leave the guy that's out there that's awesome until he's not awesome.
I'm not disagreeing. Later on, sure.
Yeah.
Against the Cardinals, I might wait.
Yeah, so again, that won't get to that point until mid-September or even October. But the fact is that they need – I'm with you, Trav, because they have to let him go. All their plans changed. Said before that he was not supposed to pitch before the All-Star break. He pitched like a month before the All-Star break.
You know who could change it all?
Who's that?
Him.
Oh yeah, if he's like, okay,
just say, no, we're not doing that anymore.
No, I'm going 7. If I can go 8, I'm going to go 8.
Yeah. He has agency in this. If he decides you are not protecting me from myself, I'm ready to go, then he's going to go.
Then yesterday was close.
Yeah.
As long as he continues to go on the progression that he's at, and he's going. I think they asked Andrew Friedman about it yesterday too. They said, well, I mean, if he is good enough to keep going into 5, we're going to let him go into 5.
Good.
So that's going to happen at some point. Now it just has to ramp up further and further and further.
I will hug him and squeeze
him. But take it
and call
slowly.
him George.
100%. I am not suggesting he should have pitched a 5th inning yesterday. I'm not. I'm saying in October.
Yep.
In the end of September. Look, there could be a time where at the end of September, they're in a damn division race. And
they're in a division race right now.
You're right. But we still got about 5 weeks to go till it gets down to really, really tight stuff. Well, let's say you've got a game that you have to win the division to stay out of the wild card, and he's cruising
and he's out there. Keep him out there.
You're not taking him out after 6.
Right.
That's the part.
That's a good time. Yes, that's a good death. If something happens to him in that situation, that's a great death.
You see what's coming on Friday?
On Friday, Kershaw Day
against
it's up in
it's here.
It's here. It's the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Scherzer.
Kershaw
Scherzer again.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, Kershaw Scherzer again. Remember, you go back a million years ago when they were first getting started. It was supposed to be Randy Johnson against Greg Maddux at Dodger Stadium. They both got scratched right before the starts. You know who filled in for him? Scherzer and Kershaw.
That's awesome.
And now we're
crazy.
Now
I
we're
didn't even
getting
realize
it
that.
again.
Are they
3,000 strikeouts later.
Are they good friends?
I don't know if anybody is friends with Max Scherzer.
I don't think Max Scherzer has friends.
Really? Yeah. Okay. If I was pitching against my friend on his day, I would love to shove it up his mouth.
Yeah.
Max Scherzer is just a grump.
He's a lunatic.
I kind of like the guy.
He's a useful lunatic, but he's a lunatic.
You know he has 2 different eyes?
I know.
Eyes?
It's just that one video. I got nothing. When they're checking, I got nothing. Yes, you do.
Yeah, he's a
You like
curmudgeon.
blue eyes? blue-eyed or brown-eyed Scherzer better?
Whichever one is throwing gas that
the
day.
blue eye was when he was a Dodger, the brown eye anywhere else.
Yeah, well, we'd be like, you do the thing where you put the hand over one eye. He looks like a different person.
Completely different guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy, mean guy.
Dark-eyed Scherzer is far more terrifying.
So,
Angel.
lifetime Dodger fans, and I heard, oh my God, they said it last night during the broadcast. Is there any excuse for losing a ball in the sun in L.A.?
Rojas and Mookie. Mookie's having a rough time in the field yesterday.
Is there any excuse for losing a ball in the sun? That's like not knowing how to play it off the monster there.
I don't know the football equivalent exactly, but this is one of these things. I know it's not easy, but let's do it anyway.
Okay. Fielding a punt.
I know it's not easy. That sun is bright, and if that ball is right in the sun, it's very, very difficult. It's also doable.
You should know.
You should always catch it.
Yeah, this is like learning to play in the cold in Buffalo.
Fielding a punt on a fair catch. You should be able to do this. Right. Just catch it. Right. Wow.
And so many people don't. Oh, these drinks are just delicious.
Super good.
So smooth, so easy to drink. This is the Sunshine Squeeze Lemon, and I think I like this one the best. I just like the nice, easy crispness of the lemon. But otherwise, Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else.
Down the hatch.
I mixed them together inadvertently. It's pretty good.
With what? Oh, with two different flavors?
I mixed the Golden Hour Mango Dragon Fruit with the Desert Bloom Lime Prickly Pear.
You know, you're looking younger.
That actually sounds...
Whatever that is,
you're looking younger. It's the elixir.
Let's send it over to Arrowhead and make a brand new one. It's going to be the Rogers.
There you go.
Finish it off.
I like it.
That one.
So nice job.
That one. There we go. A little bit of both.
I love the sparkling. It's so
pretty good. It's pretty good. I want to get into your potential Mookie
I think I'm right.
It's
I
fascinating
know human nature, especially athletes. I think I'm right.
Plus, Morales is lurking in the other room, so we'll see what he's got to say, too. It's all coming up. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. Made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Hey, it's Travis. Every legend has a story, and those stories are kept at Legends Attic in Claremont. Legends Attic is the premier sports memorabilia gallery and store that offers a unique blend of rare and iconic collectibles. It's a community for sports fans and collectors, so go check it out for yourself. Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in the city of Claremont. Visit legendsattic.com and be sure to follow Legends Attic on all social media platforms so you can stay connected to know about their upcoming signings and special events with Hall of Famers and pro players.
Hey, it's John Ireland. If you've been searching for an energy drink that actually works without the crash or junk, look no further than Pro Baller Energy. Made with clean ingredients and natural caffeine, it gives you a smooth, focused boost, whether you're at work, on the golf course, or just need a pick-me-up. It's energy you can feel good about, and the limited edition Lakers can makes it even better. Find Pro Baller at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores today. Try it and see why champions choose clean energy.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
The success you've already had matters at University of Maryland Global Campus because we're a school for real life. An accredited state university, UMGC lets you earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and relevant life and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. We offer affordable tuition and online and hybrid courses. Classes start August 13th. Apply now and save with no application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
I'm sorry.
For me, please. Thank you very much. All right.
Hi, Chris.
What's
Good
up?
morning, guys. How are you?
He's got
Wonderful.
a tan suit. Oh, my God. Look out.
Tan jacket.
Tan jacket.
It's a sports jacket. It's
There
not
you
a
go.
suit.
National disgrace, whatever it was.
He's wearing a brown
He's wearing a brown suit.
9:35 in the Southland. Time for an honor and a privilege, as I tweeted and IG'd about earlier. Hit the drum roll, Kasim, please. You know, for nearly 2 decades, ESPN LA has been proud to be the home of the Los Angeles Lakers. And just a few weeks ago, we were thrilled when the Lakers called and said, let's make sure it's 2 decades.
Hey.
I am proud to announce that ESPN Los Angeles, Good Karma Brands, and the Los Angeles Lakers have agreed to extend our broadcast agreement all the way to 2030.
Wow. 2030? 2030?
A 5-year extension to keep John Ireland, Michael Thompson on the air calling Lakers basketball
Yay.
on 710 ESPN. And, of course, you could hear every game on the all-new ESPN LA app. Thank you to Good Karma Brands founder, Craig Karmazin, our senior vice president, Sam Pines, and, of course, Jeannie Buss and Tim Harris for making this possible. We are proud to be the home of the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron, Luca, the whole gang, and the purple and gold, the legacy, as we go for Title 18 right here on ESPN LA.
That's huge.
You said it.
Yes.
We get the all of the beginning of the Luca era in Los Angeles. And through 2030, you know, it's like the clock will start ticking on when does Luca get his Laker title. That's going to start real soon, and we got it all right here. That's fantastic.
You mean it will start? It already did.
Yeah, you're right.
It already started,
You're
yes.
Right. Well, I don't think...
I was thinking 2 or 3,
I
maybe.
think he's got one more year of, okay, let's get him what he needs. By
His
the time
team, yeah.
we're sitting here a year from now, it'll be a, hey, bro, you're on the clock.
Yeah, but congratulations, man. That's huge.
Now,
Yes.
give me a little room so we can edit this together for
Go
the
for
video.
it.
The Los Angeles Lakers are here years to come. Hit the music, Kasim, right here on ESPN LA, the all-new ESPN LA app, and all of the content we provide each weekday talking Lakers basketball on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. And, of course, Beto Duran, who hosts the pre, the post, and the half on ESPN LA. How about that, DeMarco? You like that?
Is that the runway?
That's how you do it.
Did you take off?
Yeah, that way they can close the loop on the video for the post without
awesome.
you stepping all over me.
That's
like
awesome.
the other day.
I did not step on you. If I
By
stepped
the way,
on
why are you
would know.
breaking mics?
I did not break the mic. The mic was already broken. I just kind of finished the job.
Are you like Lenny from Of Mice and Men?
No.
You don't know
like,
your own strength?
More like Bam Bam. Yeah.
Bam Bam.
Yeah. Every now and then I'll just start breaking stuff. Yes. You look like a mic to me right now.
If you want to break me, go ahead.
I would try. But that's awesome, though. Congratulations. That's big news. That's,
like yesterday, I was a big part of the Kaplan show. And
Yeah,
I call it the
that.
Kaplan show because it was very much focused on Kaplan's faux pas during the meeting, our big staff meeting, which
what
you
was
could find.
the faux pas? I missed it.
Well, go watch the video at ESPN Los Angeles on IG. But today the video could be you snapping me in half if you want.
What are you pointing at your eye for?
He was pointing to his nose. Kaplan was caught on video during the meeting.
No! Oh, they didn't catch him picking his nose. Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
The whole thing.
What did he do with it?
Unfortunately,
I hope he properly disposed of it.
No, unfortunately, he ate it.
No, he did not.
Well, there's a debate on
God.
whether he ate it or not.
That just turned my stomach. Oh, my God. Is this it right here?
Yeah. Thank you, Greg.
Oh, God, he's doing it.
Since for some reason you don't know how to use a phone, DeMarco.
Cap. Oh, my God. They got my man.
Well,
picking his nose.
No, nobody got him. He did it.
He got himself.
No, well, yeah, he got himself. Oh, dude. Everybody does it, I guess, but damn, not on video. Wow.
Anyway.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Thank you, gentlemen, for the time. Continue talking LA sports. Greg Bergman and I have to go to USC. Mason and Ireland with Andy are broadcasting live from Heritage Hall at USC as we get ready for another football season of USC football right here. The Cardinal and Gold on ESPN LA and 710 ESPN. And
Are you going to Heritage Hall?
Is that the
We are going to
runway?
Heritage Hall.
Is that the runway?
Well, I was just looking
Make
at you
sure
because
this is the last year. When you go there,
you
tell
wish
them,
you were a Trojan.
Tell them this is the last year they're out of the top 25. Okay?
Well,
Tell
might work
them
their
this
way
is
in it.
embarrassing. I'm not even a Trojan. I'm embarrassed for you.
I'm embarrassed for you that you're not a Trojan.
I'm embarrassed. I turned them down.
Don't worry, I'll call Keyshawn on my way and talk to a Trojan.
They were 0 for 2 in my house.
And then I get to see.
Oh, yeah.
SC tried to get my brother. He said no.
I'm going to see Sean Cody today, Sua Cravens.
I like Sean Cody. I like him. He's a good player. Yeah. They had some great players, but
Sean Cody's my guy.
Ask him. He should be embarrassed. He's a Trojan to the core.
Sean Cody's a Whittier boy.
He's a Trojan to the core. This could not stand. I'm shocked you're letting this stuff go on. I'm happy because I'm a Husky. Good. I hope this
is Cody Kessler going to be there today? My guy Cody.
Man. I like him.
Cody's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
That's that's our broadcast. And of course the legendary Pete Arbogast.
Yes.
Can't keep a microphone away from Pete.
No, not at all.
I look forward to pressing the flesh.
How do
Pete
you
Arbo.
do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
All right, gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your show.
Thank you,
please.
sir. Yes, sir. Tan jacket.
I was asking if he's going to Heritage Hall because he could see Caleb Williams' Heisman Trophy, and that might be the last thing that Caleb Williams ever wins.
Oh,
because that is on with Arrow. He is off to a rough start in Chicago.
They asked me, and I don't know. Two things are going to be exposed, and they always say this. In the NFL, you will be exposed, and the eye in the sky don't lie.
Yeah.
So we're going to figure out if Ben Johnson can really coach. We are. We're going to figure out if he can become a head coach. Now, there's always hot coordinators. They coordinate great offenses, and they get jobs, and they flame out. Is he going to be one of these guys or one of these guys that turns into a great head coach? And the other question was, will Caleb Williams be the first guy to break the Bear quarterback curse?
Right.
No.
Doesn't look like
it. It's.
Did you see that video of him yesterday?
Trying to hit the net?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't judge him just on that alone.
Thank you.
I don't know what he did the day before.
Yeah.
I don't know what he did. I don't know. But I don't know. That's a tough place to play quarterback, tough place to throw the ball when it gets cold.
I want to just, for people that might not have seen the video, there was a video that was circulating from Bears practice where Caleb Williams and the other Bears quarterback, they were playing like a game/competition where they were trying to rapid fire throw balls.
Okay, wait, that's individual drills. So when you start stretch, you warm up, and then you break into your drills,
Yep.
O-line, D-line, quarterbacks are with it. That's just part of a normal day for him.
Right. So he's trying to throw the ball. There are 3 targets in this net, and he goes 0 for the net. He doesn't hit a single one. He misses them all. And he has a reaction like a blankety-blank,
He has a tantrum.
A mild tantrum.
No, it's a tantrum.
And
Yeah.
to me, it struck me, two things were happening at the same time. Number one, he's the quarterback. He's under a lot of scrutiny all the time, no matter what. But that struck me as more of I can't believe I didn't do well
Either way,
as opposed to throwing a tantrum.
Either way, you can't do it.
Really?
I love some sort of emotion, but
Yeah.
I mean, playing quarterback is all. It's like running for president, so to speak. No, I'm dead serious. You have to play the game because if you show emotion, if you show you're frustrated, guess what? We are. If you something bad happens and you give us, it's all good. We got this.
Yeah,
that's how we react. We are looking to you. You are the guy. That reaction there. I'm sure that's going to be talked about and tried to be coached out of him.
That's why I think the talking about it part was the part that kind of resonated with me. That he was frustrated. Okay, whatever. It didn't hit me like it hit you. But the fact that he's under that microscope where an individual drill goes badly and it's instantly up online, it's instantly, hey, is this guy any good? Is he going to break the curse of the Chicago quarterbacks, et cetera, et cetera? Like, he did not have a good rookie year. It was not successful. It doesn't mean it won't be, but it wasn't. And now we're in year 2. We're already on a new coach. It's all of this stuff. It's at some point you are what you are. The coach is what he is, and it already feels like we're behind, and the season hasn't even started.
I'll tell you this. I've never seen a starting quarterback miss that many times.
It was a lot of misses.
I don't know what happened. He could have worked out 15 minutes before. I'm not there, but I've never seen that before. Number 2, I don't know why you would be so frustrated. Like, if you do go out and miss 5 out of 5, they're not going to bench you.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You're the guy. Why are you acting like that?
Well, can I be an amateur armchair psychologist
Sure.
for a second? Maybe he doesn't feel like he's the guy.
Well, then that's what I mean about Ben Johnson and being a head coach. It's more than just. And Mike Martz told me this. If they would leave me alone to run the offense, I'd still be in football. But you can't do that as a head coach.
Yeah,
it's everything. You've got to be Caleb's best friend. You've got to be the slowest guy on your defensive line. You got to be the tyrant to that guy. You've got to be a dad to this dude. You got to be a friend to that guy. You got to be everything to everyone, especially your quarterback.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So It can't be like one miss and you're looking over your shoulder. You've got to coach that out of him.
Yeah.
Because that's how he'll play.
Unless it's in there for good.
Well, then,
and that's where it gets complicated.
I don't know where Caleb Williams was ever looking over his shoulder. It definitely wasn't at SC.
No, it wasn't.
And it wasn't in high school.
No, it wasn't. But, the Bears have a weird quarterback vibe, and they've tried to have a million guys go through there. No one's really solved that puzzle. And the second he started to struggle a little bit last year, right away it's like, well, maybe he's not any good either. And it's just the pressure of that on top of that, on top of that, on top of that. Even the most confident guys in the world look at Mookie. Right? Like Mookie's had 10 years of success, and all of a sudden he's had a really bad season, and the pressure starts to mount. You start to second guess, all that kind of stuff.
You start to press.
Yeah.
I have a theory about Mookie, and I do. Just like with Caleb, everything you're talking about, the psyche of an athlete. It's hard for you when you've been at the top of every single mountain, every team you've been on, when you've been the guy, and then the next guy walks in, and you can't walk him down.
Yeah.
And nothing you do will ever eclipse what this guy's doing. It messes with your brain.
We'll do that coming up at 10 o'clock. Coming up next is The Far Side. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. And me and Manny here from the station and our significant others, we went to Page, Arizona last weekend, and we had an unbelievable time in Page because we like to be outside. We like to do a lot of fun stuff. We like a good adventure. And if you love the outdoors, if you love an amazing adventure, Page, Arizona is a great spot to go. Here's what we did. We took a helicopter ride over one of the most iconic sites in the natural world. We're talking Horseshoe Bend, where the Colorado River just makes this incredible U-turn around these amazing red rocks. We landed on top of Tower Butte in the helicopter. We took a boat ride on Lake Powell. We hiked through Antelope Canyon. We played golf. There wasn't anything we didn't do, and we did it all in Page, Arizona. Cruise on a pontoon. You can rent a kayak. You can rent a houseboat. Just anything you want to do outside on the water in the desert with your hiking is available for you at Page, right? You can take day trips to Zion, Bryce, Monument Valley, the Grand Canyon. All of this available to you in Page, Arizona. So whether you're going by yourself or you're going with a big group or your whole family, Page has over 20 hotels and memories waiting to be made. So start planning your epic adventure in Page, Arizona at visitpageaz.com. That's visitpageaz.com.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense. Use Thrive and protect your business.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
You unlock this door with a key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into the land of shadow and substance, of things and ideas you've crossed over into the far side.
Oh, I'm in the far side.
You're in the far side.
Go.
It is the middle ground between light and shadow.
Do you know what helped?
4 or 5 hour ride.
I jumped in the ocean. It helped.
Between science and superstition.
I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel quick. I gotta feel fast. I want to feel naked out there.
And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. The far side.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck is that? What is that?
Just me doing my thing back here, man.
Having fun with it. Oh,
Having fun,
yeah.
man.
No, I want to continue this Mookie thing. And I have a theory about Mookie Betts and why it seems like all of a sudden he's having a power outage or just not playing like Mookie Betts and why he wants to move from right field to shortstop. I think it may be the presence of Otani. I really do. There's a phenom that came in. Mookie Betts, everywhere he's been, has been the guy. One of the best in baseball. Yes, no? Correct me if I'm wrong. He's been that dude.
Oh, yeah.
And now I don't think he has a chance to because of Otani. Otani, no matter what Mookie Betts does, Otani will always be the guy that's thought of first.
Probably.
He's the most important Dodger that you have.
Yeah.
And possibly, well, I wouldn't say ever. But you know,
we're getting there.
Okay, that's what I mean.
We're getting there. Not yet, but we're getting there.
And I think somewhere in his heart of hearts, I think Mookie Betts thought of himself as that guy. And all of a sudden, you get moved aside, so to speak. They want to talk to him, not me. They want to talk about him, not me. I don't want to talk about Otani. I think Mookie Betts kind of rejects every Otani question he gets, right? Or there was a time when he
does it
at
artfully, but yeah. I mean, it's not like there's bad blood, but yeah,
No.
it's one of those
professional rivalry. It is what it is.
He artfully skips those questions.
Now, here's the thing, I think, and I may be on to something, I don't know. It's just other athletes being in locker rooms, meeting other people. It seems like there are guys, to be the guy, they have to feel like they are the guy. They have to get all the attention for them to play great whatever. Soccer, football, baseball, basketball. They have to feel like they're the guy. And when they feel like they're being marginalized, either real or just made up, they can't function through that. They get in their own head. They start changing things. They start wanting to do other things. I'll give you, for instance, it just dawned on me. There was a dude that I went to college with. He was an all Pac-10 defensive end. Could have gone pro, maybe be drafted. For some reason, he decided to switch to linebacker. I just want to be a stand-up linebacker in his senior year.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out. Went undrafted. I think he got a cup of coffee, and he was done in football. It was just the biggest mistake I ever saw. Like, why?
Yeah.
Do
you have any answer to that?
He wanted more recognition. We had other guys that were good or as good, and he needed to feel like he was special, and it did not work out. I just kind of get that feeling with Mookie. Have you ever felt that way?
I know exactly what you're getting at. I personally have not felt that way because I was never the best guy. You know what I mean? Like, I was always one of the guys, but I was never clearly the best player on the team. Clearly the straw that stirs the drink, so to speak.
Yes.
I was never that guy. So I never had to adjust to not being that guy. I didn't have that transition, but I understand what you're saying.
I had never met, and this is not blasphemy. Just I have never met my football god. I have never met a guy that when I came into whatever football team, whoever the best was, that I couldn't track down at some point. I'm going to be that guy or top you at some point.
I get that.
I've never met a person I couldn't get around, but I've seen other people who have. And I've seen them just absolutely wilt. Like, no matter what type of season they had the year before, they're not the same guy. And it's not injury. It's not you're being coached different. It's just the presence of another dude in the room. And you can't get around it. And there's nothing you can do if you're the Dodgers or any team.
Okay, let me ask you.
You can't get rid of Otani to make Mookie better.
No. But Mookie was pretty good last year. Otani was here.
Decent, but
better than decent. I mean, you look at it last year, he had a 4.8 WAR on the season. He slugged .863, which is way above league average. His on-base percentage was .372, which is really good. He had 19 home runs, which good. 75 RBI, good. He hit to nearly 300, 290.
Okay.
So that's a really good season.
Really good. What were the numbers the year before Otani got here?
Okay, good question. Led the league in WAR at 8.6. Slugged nearly his OPS was nearly 1,000 at 987. Batting average was over 300 at 307. On-base percentage over 400 at 408, and finished second in the MVP voting.
Okay, so is there any way you can explain in a baseball sort of way to where just Otani would cause that decline in Mookie just because he's there in a baseball sort of way, not the psyche way?
So quite frankly, no. The opposite would be true.
He should be better.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so I'm not 100% positive. This is Dr. DeMarco, but based on how he's playing, the way he looks, and how everybody around him is reacting to when he finally has success, I think the presence of Otani is affecting Mookie more than the move to short. I think the move to short was because of Otani.
I've always thought that it was at least potentially part of the equation. Like,
yes.
That guy's doing things that we've never seen before. Maybe I can too. And not in a jealous sort of way, but almost in an inspirational sort of way. Like, hey, if that's what someone can achieve when they decide that I want to do the thing that no one's ever done before, maybe I can too.
Right.
Now, I can't pitch, but I might be able to play shortstop.
Or it's a way for you to talk about me in glowing terms. The stuff I need, the mana I need to be great. I need people to tell me, wow, this is awesome. Everything and how we look. Did you see when Otani took the field? The entire world turned and looked at him.
Oh, no, it's different, dude.
But
it's so different.
But what if Mookie needs that to be great? That's what I'm saying.
That's probably not coming with the presence of number 17. That it's just Otani casts a very large shadow. The largest in Major League Baseball, and it's not going anywhere.
Right.
It's just that's who he is, and until he really starts to fade, he's always going to cast a shadow that's like that. Your theory is really interesting to me. It truly is. The part that I can't reconcile with your theory and what I understand about Mookie Betts is he's a really good, like, I've never heard a whisper that he's a selfish teammate or anything like, and this to me, maybe it's not selfish exactly, but it's this thirst for attention that I've never gotten. And maybe I never got it because he never didn't have it.
They all love it. It's just certain people will say, I don't need it. Yeah, you do. Everybody does. When John, yesterday, during Crosstalk of the day before, when he was saying that the crowd doesn't affect the athlete, yeah, it does.
I think so
it
too.
does. 70,000 people screaming your name is going to affect you. 70,000 people calling you a blanker is going to affect you.
Yeah.
It's going to change your mood. It really does.
I think so too.
Yeah, absolutely. The Far Side, powered by Highlands Leg Cramps and Highland Leg Cramp PM. Get reliable leg cramp relief fast and pronto in a hurry. It really does. But here's the thing. He's not the first, and he's going through it this year, and he's dealing with it the best he can. I think there's a level of acceptance that comes along with it, and then you'll start to see Mookie Betts. And maybe Shohei has something to do with that. And I think Shohei was trying to getting on base in front of Mookie so that Mookie could have more success. You know what I mean? Trying to get him. I think maybe Shohei might understand
this
it some.
Is the sand in the gears of this whole theory is that none of these guys are selfish. That nobody's doing any of this intentionally. No, like Shohei Otani is not a selfish baseball player. Mookie Betts is not a selfish baseball player.
It's not something Sho's doing to him.
Right.
It's just the circus around him.
Yeah.
I need that. That's my power.
It's interesting.
Right. And I'm not getting it. I'm being starved because he's taking it. That's what I mean.
It's an interesting theory. It fits.
I've seen it happen on smaller scales. It really has.
2 years ago, the year before Otani, led the league in WAR, had an OPS of nearly 1,000, an on-base percentage over 400, batted over 300, and just was second in the MVP voting. He was Mookie Betts. And that's the ultimate compliment. He was Mookie Betts. Since then, he's been good last year. Maybe not great, but very good. And this year, he has not been very good.
He's dealing with it. It's the first time, the first 18 months that he's not been the guy, and I can't run this dude down.
He was the guy in the playoffs. He was a big part of what they did. Like, they don't win the World Series without Mookie last year.
He'll come around.
That's for sure.
I think he'll come around.
We'll talk more about that coming up in a little bit, and we are getting closer and closer to the start of the NFL season, and DeMarco's going to tell us where the problems are and where the victories are. It's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. And let me tell you about Islands, right? Listen all this week to this show, the Trav and DeMarco Show, for your chance to win a $100 gift card to Islands Restaurant. Call 877-710-ESPN right now. Caller number 7, you will win. Make sure to check out Island's signature Big Wave with Cheese for just $10. Available only for a limited time. Listen all this week, 9 to noon on ESPN.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block. Made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call NextGen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGEN or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Hey, it's John Ireland. If you've been searching for an energy drink that actually works without the crash or junk, look no further than Pro Baller Energy. Made with clean ingredients and natural caffeine, it gives you a smooth, focused boost, whether you're at work, on the golf course, or just need a pick-me-up. It's energy you can feel good about, and the limited edition Lakers can makes it even better. Find Pro Baller at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores today. Try it and see why champions choose clean energy.
Hey, it's Travis. Every legend has a story, and those stories are kept at Legends Attic in Claremont. Legends Attic is the premier sports memorabilia gallery and store that offers a unique blend of rare and iconic collectibles. It's a community for sports fans and collectors, so go check it out for yourself. Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in the city of Claremont. Visit legendsattic.com and be sure to follow Legends Attic on all social media platforms so you can stay connected to know about their upcoming signings and special events with Hall of Famers and pro players.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it.
Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Is that all I have to do to get a new microphone? Is just break the old one?
I wouldn't advise it. Yes.
Greg was like a NASCAR pit crew guy. He came in here to swap that thing out right back in.
Throw it in there. Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Did you go to practice yesterday?
No, it's an Oxnard.
Oh, okay.
I drive out to Oxnard.
You got a car?
I do have a car.
I know
I got
you're
a family, too.
I understand,
yes.
but you're enthusiastic for football. I thought maybe you'd make the drive.
I'm getting great updates from both sides, mostly from the Rams side. So from what I hear and what you see on the intranets, it seems like the Rams were kicking their butt, and I think that's actually true.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fair. I mean, Sean McVay is a very experienced head coach. Brian Schottenheimer is his first time.
Yeah.
So I would expect the Rams to look better than Dallas at this point. So it is what it is. But
I mean, I guess you'd rather kick their butts than have them kick yours.
Well,
but is it?
Well, that's what I was worried about. Like I said, I don't know how Shouty is coaching these guys, what he's saying to these guys, because they could have come in looking for a fight, knowing they're just not going to be ready for a scrimmage and just try to mug the thing up. And they didn't. They tried to practice. The Rams got the better of them. It means something, but it means nothing in the long run.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But what I do like is Garoppolo and Devontae are making this connection. They're getting open downfield. Puka's doing this thing. Jared Verse looks like he's ready to pick up right where he left off with everyone else. And Poona Ford is paying big dividends.
He's kind of the guy we don't mention very often.
You're going to say him a lot.
Yeah.
That's the thing that would say, like, the Rams don't pay inside linebackers.
Uh-huh.
Well, you pay nose tackles. You'll pay him. It's almost the same thing. He'll keep guys clean or make the play, and he's been that guy so far. So, yeah, this has been fun. I wish I could go, but I'd rather go home.
Like you said, that the Cowboys could have come in and made it messy if they wanted to, right? That's how – and
sign that we're not good if you come in and start swinging in a joint practice scrimmage.
So, with that in mind, there was a little bit of a dust-up involving the Patriots, and all of a sudden Mike Vrabel's in the middle of it, and he comes out all bloodied up. And he was in there to try to calm things down and just got caught in the undertow of the scrap. That is the most Vrabel thing I've ever seen, where he comes out bloodied up in this situation.
To come out all beat up. He's no Ryan Day. Remember Ryan Day just standing there watching his guys fight after the Michigan thing? No, he gets in there and breaks it up. But if the head coach is in there breaking it up, that means your guys probably started it. That's what I mean. They're probably just getting started, and they're into the tough guy role right now.
Okay.
They're there to do one thing. The other team's there to get work, and then a fight breaks out. So he's trying to mitigate the disaster and gets all bloodied up. But, yeah, no shock that it's Mike Vrabel coming out bleeding.
Like, if you're going to make a list of guys that would be at the end of that sentence, the head coach of the blank got bloodied in the middle of a fracas of practice, you'd be like, it was Mike Vrabel, wasn't it?
Right.
He'd be the first-round draft pick.
If it was Andy Reid, this would have a completely different story.
Oh, my gosh.
He came out bloody, and then they had to take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that would be scary for Andy.
Oh, my God, you hit the coach. Yes,
Andy's a little bit older. Andy's,
Yes. As a matter of fact, when you told me the Vrabel story, I was, like, laughing. I'm like, Mike Vrabel throwing hands.
Yeah.
No, he tried to break it up. Oh, that makes sense, too.
Oh, I found out what happened. So is it Trayvon Henderson?
Yes.
He stepped up to execute a block in blitz, and then he picked up one of the defenders from the Commanders, and that's when everybody just decided to it was just based on the block.
Oh, so blitz pickup. Yeah. Okay, so blitz pickup is probably the most violent thing you're ever going to see. Like one-on-one O-line, D-line, it's like you're lining up a yard from the guy, and you're trying to get around him. Blitz pickup, there's a blitzer coming from 15 yards away, and then you have to step up and block him. So there's impact, and then they try to finish. And when they finish, somebody's getting buried. Now, you're supposed to stop when the whistle blows, but sometimes guys finish that block and bury you. And then you get mad, and then punches get thrown, and then it's a melee. Yeah, that's the most violent thing you'll see in a field is blitz pickup.
Would McVay run into the middle of one of those scrums? I think he would.
I think he would. I think he would if it went crazy. I think he would step into it without a care in the world.
I do too.
But I think Sean McVay has the respect. If his guys got into it and he said, stop, I think they would.
I think his guys would.
Yes.
I don't know if the opposition might. Right. Because he's not their coach.
Now, if the other coach doesn't step in to stop his guy from hitting his, then I think McVay would be there.
Some of my favorite McVay moments are where he just reacts in just the most genuine, authentic ways that you can. And a couple of examples, like when it was Deshaun, the guy that went to Cal. I'm blanking on his last name. The real fast guy.
Oh, Deshaun Jackson. Yes.
Deshaun Jackson. So when Deshaun Jackson hit that big pass, and McVay basically chased him up the sidelines.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Last year during the preseason, when I think it was Trey Tomlinson got flagged for a late hit on the sidelines, it was when McVay happened to be on TV with the TV guys, and he's talking to the TV guys, and he's goofing around. He's having a good time.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, he sees a flag that he doesn't like to call, and he immediately goes into, "Oh, you got to be kidding me" mode. It was great because it was so real. So if all of a sudden guys started fighting and he wants to end that fight, I could totally see him charging into the fracas.
I have a tremendous amount of respect for, is it Jeff Van Gundy?
Sure.
When he jumped in there and grabbed a dude by the leg.
And Alonzo Mourning, he's getting spun around like a rag doll.
Every now and then you got to jump in there for your coach and vice versa. Your coach has to jump in there for you. So do you want to do the first 4 weeks of the season?
I want to do what you want to do.
Okay, so you can break the season down into quarters. So there's the first 4, the next 4, the mid 4, and then the finish.
Yeah.
So if we're breaking down the first 4, you got the Texans, Tennessee Titans, Philadelphia Eagles, and Indianapolis Colts. Now you have to think of this without Matthew Stafford as of right now because we just don't know. So let's just pretend this is Jimmy Garoppolo. So you don't have the advantage at quarterback in any of these games. Let's just say that.
I give you the advantage in Indy, but that might be the only one. Oh, they got an advantage over Tennessee. They got a rookie there.
True. I think it's kind of, sort of, maybe.
Look, if Jimmy Garoppolo is going to play like a guy playing in his second NFL game, we got problems.
And this is early now, and I don't think the package will be similar. Like, you're not depending on either guy's arm to win the game. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's more game manager, so even slightly tilted to Garoppolo for experience. How about that?
Sure.
Okay. If it was Stafford, easy. It's Stafford, maybe with the exception of one.
Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
I'd still take Stafford.
Okay.
Yeah, but yes, I agree.
Okay, so taking week 1, you got the Texans. And I don't know what they're doing either, because you have a young quarterback in C.J. Stroud that's coming off a sophomore season that was down. So instead of building up your protection, you let go of Laramie Tunsil.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to
your
me.
left tackle is just say, I don't know, man. That seems weird to me, too.
Right. I'm not in the building. Could be addition by subtraction. I don't know. But I would never let go of a Pro Bowl left tackle when I have a young quarterback like that. So I would say advantage still Rams. They're still struggling up front to find a cohesive 5. So this young defensive line will be ready early. They'll hit the ground running. So I think you'll be able to swarm the Texans regardless of what you do on offense, if you're not clicking just yet because you have Garoppolo.
That really feels like it might be their greatest advantage. If, in fact, Matthew Stafford is still dealing with his back.
Right.
Where the Rams have not just an advantage, but a decided advantage, a heavy advantage. It's going to be up front getting after the quarterback.
So it'll be the same thing for week 2.
Yeah.
So you're facing a young guy, offensive line still in flux.
Yep.
I think the defensive line, as long as it stays healthy, will be eating. They'll hit the ground running, and the offense will have a week to gel. So they should be better, assuming Jimmy Garoppolo is still your guy. If it's Matthew Stafford, all bets are off. I say you go 4-0 here, maybe 3-1. Then you get Philadelphia. This is where the defensive line could be rendered moot, or at least it evens out, because their O-line is the biggest, the strongest, the fastest, the meanest, and they have Saquon Barkley.
Yep.
So this is where the offense needs to start clicking. This is where Jimmy Garoppolo is going to have to be a little bit special. Like whatever special Garoppolo is, this is where it needs to come out, because that defensive line also from the Eagles can get to you and wreck your day.
Just keeping the trains running on time isn't good enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I would say this, there is a hidden skill or a lost skill that I wish young quarterbacks like Caleb Williams would really learn to figure this out soon. Dump the ball off. You don't have to hold it. Get rid of it. If it's not there, dump it, punt, play defense.
Especially with this defense.
Yes. The last thing you want is something stupid to happen with the ball when you're trying to make a play. I get it. You want to make a play, but dang it.
One of my favorite cliches in football is any drive that ends with a kick is a good drive.
It's always good.
Yeah.
Yes, especially in the NFL. You'll find a way to do it. Just don't turn it over. So I think that game could go either way. I don't think the way the last game ended that you scared the hell out of the Eagles is going to matter that much week 3 of 2025.
Couldn't agree more.
You're going to have to go in
ancient history
and take it again. And you're going to have to deal with that O-line, that D-line. The same team that came in here and embarrassed you, or at least ran by you. That's the team you should expect in week 3, not the one you saw in the winter.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's different. So then you finish off the first 4 with the Indianapolis Colts. And this is funny because this is actually the team that Garoppolo could have gone to and competed for the starting job. He chose to stay here. I think Anthony Richardson is the biggest pot of fool's gold I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you.
Yeah, you fall in love with the athleticism. I just don't think he's a good quarterback.
There's a huge difference between those two things.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you can, like this, if you could have, same thing with Trey Lance. If professional football was played like a preseason style, this guy might be a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
If it's like we're not going to change, we're not going to game plan that much, it's all vanilla stuff, athleticism wins out, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
But when you start game planning him and forcing him to do things he doesn't like, he still doesn't have answers. So I still think with Chris Shula coming off the year he had and how he turned it on, trusted the secondary, leaned on that D-line, I think that will be their approach. You can out-defense or win on the defensive side of the football versus the Colts early, regardless of what the offense is doing. So I guess the first 4, like I said, every defense, especially a good young one, should hit the ground running in September. I think they will be enough to carry the team until Stafford comes back and is healthy and ready to go.
Tell me if you think this is right. 3-1 is terrific. 2-2 is almost mandatory.
Yes.
If you're 3-1, 4-0, all right, great,
hell
awesome.
Yeah.
You have to beat Tennessee and Indy. You have to beat those two teams. Houston's kind of the tweener, right?
Yes.
Houston has a special quarterback They've got a guy that can, I don't want to say beat you single-handedly, but can make life very difficult for you. Stroud's a really good player. They have some,
with a sore shoulder. Yes.
But he at least is like, okay, I've seen him play at a really high
level. And a good coach,
yes. And a good coach. That's one of those, but it's at home, so I would expect the Rams, even with Jimmy G in that situation, to win that game. Even if you don't, if you win the other two and you're 2-2 through the first quarter of the season, cool. Like, it's not perfect, but it's better than some of the other starts we've seen them get off to in the last couple of years.
100%.
But if it's something below if you lose to Indy or Baltimore, the Indy or Tennessee, that's a bad loss.
Yes.
Those would be one of those, hey, what?
Almost inexcusable.
And we've seen it happen before where one game is the difference between going or not going, or playing at home or playing on the road. It's a huge difference, and just because it's played in September doesn't mean it doesn't matter in January.
No, but that's why I keep saying about this young defense, this young defensive line. Like when offenses are still trying to figure it out because you don't really have a lot of camp, you're kind of feeling your way through. This D-line is ready to roll early. So you could win on that side of the ball and then all of a sudden have a complete culture change back to the offense and win the McVay way down the stretch. But early, I think you've got enough to survive whatever you have as your QB1.
Yeah, look, they clearly invested in that position differently last year and this year than they have at any other point in the Sean McVay era. That the backup quarterback was always like, you're getting Walford, you're getting Perkins.
That's funny. You know when that changed? Green Bay.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
When Rippon went out there.
Yeah.
They said
forgot about Brett Rippon.
They said never again. After that game, never again. We will never be caught like this with a backup quarterback.
And they haven't. And thankfully, really since then, they've had either Stafford or Garoppolo available. But, that was one of those. And in Kansas City, when they played with Perkins, it's like, this is just not going to work.
I tried to sell this because I'm a Rippon fan. I was teammates with his uncle. I said, Rippon is not that bad.
Mark Rippon was a Ram?
Oh, yeah.
He was?
Oh, yeah. Taught me how to drink, too.
Mark Rippon was – this is breaking news to me.
You didn't know that?
I knew Rippon played in the league forever. He won the Super Bowl with the Redskins.
He finished up with us, or maybe he went one other place. But this is like 96, 97, maybe even 95.
You got along with a Coug?
Rip was cool.
Oh, well, I just know you're a diehard Husky.
Rip is that dude you want to have with you in the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the veteran.
Big old head.
He was a great dude. Yeah. But I keep saying to people, Rip was not that bad in Green Bay. He's a better quarterback than that, but nobody wants to hear it because that was the worst performance ever.
It was pretty bad.
It was horrible. I know, but he's not that bad. But nobody wants to hear it.
Yeah, well, until I see him play better, I'm going to assume he was that bad. All right, let's talk a little bit about what we always talk about on this show, a little LeBron James and Luca Doncic and how that's going to shake out, because I think we're not close to it, but I think I know the drop-dead date of when this conversation finally ends once and for all. That's coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN. And fantasy football fans, this is your moment. The ESPN LA Fantasy Draft Party is back at Hollywood Park Casino Thursday, August 28th, with Sedano and Cap live at 3, and then the draft kicking off at 6. Reserve your league of 8 right now at ESPNLA.com. Prizes all season long thanks to Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, and play.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
The Shoresy Fall Classic returns. Join the cast of the hit TV show Shoresy as they take on NHL alumni from the Los Angeles Kings. December 14th, 3 p.m., Crypto.com Arena. On sale now at AXS.com.
Hey, it's Cap. Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No agents, no commissions, no open houses, and no costly repairs. With Seller's Advantage, we'll make you a fair, competitive cash offer with no surprises. Check out what one of the sellers had to say. Seller's Advantage was a lot easier, faster, and more rewarding than listing my house. I worried about getting a low offer, but theirs matched the value I was hoping for and much higher than their competitors. They gave me time to decide, and the process was friendly, fast, and anxiety-free. I highly recommend Seller's Advantage. Call Seller's Advantage today, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free, no obligation cash offer. That's sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Hey, soccer fans! San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place for changes big and small. Loud or quiet, find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes, LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
What's your news?
The Fars. Let's see. I'm counting this up. There's Mel Sr., Rookie of the Year, 1968 for the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
Mel Jr., who played here at UCLA. Mike Farr. My brother Mario, who still wants to play in golf. I'm not hearing it, though. Andre, me, Uncle Keith, Marcus, Matthew. These are my cousins. My daughter is playing flag football this year.
Okay.
We just got the team. They just had the draft last night.
Are you coaching?
I am going to coach.
Okay.
The assistant coach.
Great.
She's going to play quarterback.
Okay.
This is our first quarterback in the family,
Oh,
period.
okay.
We've never had a quarterback in the family ever. This is our first one.
That's awesome.
She's so excited.
Can she throw?
Oh, she's got a cannon.
Okay.
We put her on third for shortstop.
Oh, okay.
Not for safety. Like, you can't throw that hard from second base.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to catch yet.
Oh, well, she doesn't have to catch if she's a quarterback.
I'm talking about the first baseman.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can't throw it that hard to her.
Yeah.
Like, kind of toss it. So she's got an arm. She's never played QB, but she's going to play QB for the first time.
That's terrific.
I'm so stoked. I can't believe it.
So the Fars are mostly a defensive-oriented family.
Nope, running backs and defense.
Okay.
Running backs, secondary, and defense, like all along the line. A bunch of running backs, but never a quarterbacks. Quarterbacks aren't people. I told you this. They're targets.
You're going to be able to reconcile that your daughter's gone to the dark side?
It just changed. It just changed, yes. Thank God it's flagged.
That's great. So, okay, take me through a DeMarco Farr. They're 10?
10 what?
Years old.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no, there's 5 10-year-olds, 3 9-year-olds, and
Okay.
we've got like 3 or 4 7-year-olds.
Oh,
It's a weird team.
Okay, so a little bit of a mixed age group.
Yeah.
Oldest at the 10-year-old, youngest at
Third
7 or
grade,
8.
yes.
Okay. What is the tenor of a DeMarco Farr-led practice?
We're going to do things right. We're going to have fun. It's
Okay.
all about fun.
Okay.
We're going to be on the hop.
Somebody
We're gonna do it
goes the wrong way on a route. How do we handle
here's
that?
my philosophy. We're out here to exercise and have fun and learn the game. If we win, great.
Okay.
If we win, awesome. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying. If we lose, we're still going to learn and we're still going to win. I don't care. You're out here to have fun and get some exercise.
Cindy Lou Who, on this play, I need you to run down to this line and turn left. She goes down to that line and turns right. Okay, Cindy, gotcha.
We're going to coach it again.
Cindy,
Yeah.
left, other way.
You're right.
Okay, she runs it again. She goes right again.
Yes. We're going to coach it.
Okay.
We're going to coach it hard.
She do it again.
Yes.
She goes the wrong way again.
Cindy, come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah, but at this point,
Lulu,
like,
get in there.
Dude, you know, like this is right, this is left. We're good,
yes.
right? Okay.
I'm not going to snap because I know some grown men that still struggle with that.
I don't know.
Okay?
I
yes,
understand.
you're 10. I get it.
That's one of those where you just go, okay, hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find something else for you.
Yes.
We're gonna have you be the center on the flag football team.
We're going to try something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have you throw it back to her, back to Grace, and then you run and turn around.
You know, this is softball. You'll understand this. I was trying to protect this little girl because she wasn't very good.
Mm-hmm.
She just wasn't very good. And I could tell the parents were getting frustrated. So
how did you try to protect her?
By not putting her out there.
Okay.
Because she wasn't ready to play. She showed up for half the practices.
Okay.
She wasn't very good. And I didn't want to have her embarrassed. Because in that league, sometimes it gets a little fever pitch. Some of these guys are out to win. So I didn't want her to be embarrassed. So I kept hearing it from like her dad and her mom. So I put her out there.
Okay.
Just like LaRussa and Sosha.
Where did you put her out there?
I put her on first base. Because that's where she where she wanted to be.
Okay.
Okay. Like 9 passed balls, whatever you call that. Like it was just a disaster. And every time she missed one, I wouldn't look back. I wouldn't.
Oh, you wouldn't?
I would
Okay.
not look back. But I felt bad for her. I'm like, I told you, she's just not ready to play.
Yeah.
But she wants to play so much. Yeah. I know, but dude, we have anyway, you know what I mean.
I have a similar story that when my older son was playing Little League and I was coaching the team and there was a same exact situation that you're talking about. And well, one of the other dads, my son wants to catch. I'm like, well, I understand he wants to. I said, it's very challenging back there. And if the ball doesn't get caught, nothing else happens.
Correct.
The game stops. If the ball doesn't get caught behind the plate, the game, in Little League especially, the game stops. There's nothing else we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and basically saying your son can't catch the ball.
Right, in a nice way.
Yeah. And it goes, well, I said, well, let's do this. Let's put him back there in a practice, and let's watch it together. Put him back there, first one, off the glove to the backstop. Sun was in his eyes. Okay.
This is the parent?
Yeah. Next one, off the glove to the backstop. Well, he was crossed up. I'm like, no, not really. Next one, off the glove to the backstop. A mosquito flew by his mask. It's like, okay, you're not seeing it. So it's just one of those, cool, we'll see what we can do, and just never do it. Because at some point, it's like, you're going to see what you want to see.
I think I told the parent, you just need to hold up on buying the boat.
Yeah.
Because you may have to pay for college. Because you think she's going to get a scholarship. That's what you want, right?
I don't think anybody understands how rare those things are. They're really hard to get.
Ease up. That's what I'm saying. Ease up and let her be a girl. Yes, there you go.
You're abandoning me next week in the morning a couple of times?
Yeah, good morning football.
Yeah.
I got a call. I'm doing Monday and Tuesday.
Nice.
So it's a very early morning. So I'll be coming in around 9:15ish.
Okay.
After the show. It's fun. It's football season.
You're going to leave me here with Greg by myself for like a full segment?
Yes, you can handle it. Yes, absolutely.
I know I can.
Without hesitation.
I know I can.
You can handle it, and
this
you
is
want
like
to.
the kid that can't catch the ball.
Is Greg that guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know I can put him back there. I just don't want to.
Yes.
You know how it goes.
Yes. But that's Monday and Tuesday. So that's the next 5 days. Tomorrow, I'm sitting down with Michael Brockers.
Oh, nice.
For Between the Horns.
Nice.
Yes. So his first one, going to be fun. And then the game with George. Me and George are calling
on
the game
Saturday.
On Saturday. Sunday is
we'll talk to you on Saturday. We'll do our usual pregame hit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then Sunday will be a family day. And then Monday, Tuesday will be Good Morning
It's football season, bro.
You dang right it is.
Yeah.
Give me Mo.
Yeah.
I want some Mo. I want some Mo.
3 Saturdays in a row.
Let's go.
And then a weekend off, and then it is off to the races.
Here we go again.
And they have a super early bye this year, too, don't they?
Yes. It comes after week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, that's
7.
not so bad. That's not as early as I thought. Okay.
That's early.
It's early, but yeah, I thought it might be like
I like
week 4 or 5.
Anywhere in the double digits.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
I would want it as late as possible.
Yes.
But double digits is good.
When it's early, you can prepare for it, and that's how you set your
You take it where you get it,
Absolutely.
I guess.
Yes.
We're going to get to a point, too, aren't we, where there are 20 regular season games and 2 byes, right? That's it. That feels inevitable to me.
Seems like you're moving in that direction.
Yeah.
Well, look, I always said this, right? I didn't think it was safe to do. Like, that's dangerous to play that much football. But with the way you're training now, yeah, you can do it.
I mean, you're playing – some of these teams are playing 23 games anyway.
Yes.
Not 23, but 20.
The entire week we were out there watching the Rams practice. They were in pads a handful of times.
Yeah.
And it was very controlled. You
Yeah.
can do it.
I think so too,
and be safe.
It's as safe as you can be playing football.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
Which is not that safe.
And you
but
can do it.
Yeah.
And here's how you sell it to the PA, which is still in flux a little bit. More games mean more what?
Money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There you go.
And look, whether or not the players want to do it doesn't matter a whole lot.
Well, they said if you go to 20, the first response from the PA was, that's dangerous. We need to add more guys.
Yeah.
And they said, okay, but we're not changing the salary cap. That
right,
means
you're just taking money from other guys
Correct.
to pay the other guy. But look, let's be honest, and I'm not trying to be the union loses these face-offs every time.
Pretty much.
Every time.
Yes.
And if they decide that's what they want, they being the owners, they decide that's what they want to do, that's what it's going to be.
Yes, it's a slow concession. I mean, you don't just give up the goat, you get something.
Right.
But they eventually get their way. So I guess the golden grail, is it the golden grail? The holy grail.
The holy grail.
The holy
golden
grail.
Goose, holy grail.
Golden goose, holy grail. The holy grail, and it's been this way since I was a rep. Before that, is guaranteed contracts.
Yeah. And they don't want to do that either. And guess what they won't do? Guaranteed contracts.
Exactly.
Maybe quarterbacks, and that's about it.
Right.
Factor Cap is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. If you've been hurt in an accident, if somebody that you care about has been hurt in an accident, you know how stressful that can be. You know how overwhelming that can feel, to where you don't know who to trust, you don't know who's telling you the truth, and that's why you got to call the law office of Joseph S. Normand, 213-747-2000, because Joe, he's going to help with all of that. He's going to take that stress and make sure that you get what you are entitled to, not what the insurance company is saying they're going to do. He knows their moves, and he's not going to let them do it to you. He's going to walk you through step by step by step of how the process goes, so you can feel confident. You can feel comfortable with what's going on in your case. I know, because I've been through it with Joe a couple of times myself, and I feel comfortable telling you to call Joe. 213-747-2000. Do not try to navigate the legal system by yourself. Call Joe, 213-747-2000, and don't wait. Be prepared right now. Say, I'll remember. Put it in your phone right now. The Law Office of Joseph S. Normand, 213-747-2000 or normandlegal.com.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Bright hair.
Energy drink that actually works without the crash or junk. Look no further than Pro Baller Energy. Made with clean ingredients and natural caffeine, it gives you a smooth, focused boost, whether you're at work, on the golf course, or just need a pick-me-up. It's energy you can feel good about, and the limited edition Lakers can makes it even better. Find Pro Baller at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores today. Try it and see why champions choose clean energy.
Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in style. We're giving away a pair of tickets for 2 lucky winners for the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. No purchase necessary. Got to be 18 or older and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. Visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. This giveaway administered by AARP. Enter now.
Hey, it's Travis. Every legend has a story, and those stories are kept at Legends Attic in Claremont. Legends Attic is the premier sports memorabilia gallery and store that offers a unique blend of rare and iconic collectibles. It's a community for sports fans and collectors, so go check it out for yourself. Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in the city of Claremont. Visit legendsattic.com and be sure to follow Legends Attic on all social media platforms so you can stay connected to know about their upcoming signings and special events with Hall of Famers and pro players.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time. Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap right now.
Take it away, producer Emily.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
Aloha.
Buenos dias.
Negative.
Ohio.
Wait, Kasim, what'd you say?
Negative.
What does that mean?
Hello? And
What language?
And Wolof.
Say it again.
Negative.
I thought you said Megadeth.
That's what I heard too.
The band Megadeth. Say it again slow.
Negative.
First letter is N?
Yeah.
Negative.
Negative.
Negative?
We'll work on it.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said
We'll
Megadeth.
we'll get some practice in.
Okay. He sells, but who's buying?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take you to the pizza joint, but you pay.
He tried that on me again this morning. Hey, I'll take an oatmeal. I'm like, I'm not even going down to Starbucks. Like I almost went and bought him an oatmeal.
Does that work, Jorge?
He's 1 for 2 on me.
Right,
but he's batting 500 against my stupid ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, what's up, fool? So, Factor Cap. Yesterday, we went to the LAFC presser for Sonny.
Yeah.
He goes by Sonny.
Oh, nice.
The new member of the LAFC. So I was telling Kasim, on my way home, I saw something interesting. This is the second time I see this. There was a woman merging into my lane, on my way home. You know how usually when you graduate high school or there's something important in your life, like you write on your windows or your friends write on your windows for you with like that,
Sure.
window paint, whatever. Congrats, grad, or whatever it is. This woman had happily divorced. And at the bottom, she had the @ for her Venmo.
Venmo.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
So I mean, it's 2 times I've seen it on the freeway. Factor Cap, you would buy this woman a drink to celebrate her divorce. Travis?
Cap for me because I'm a tightwad, but shoot your shot. Right? Like, I don't have a problem with her doing it, but I'm not participating in it. Put it this way. I've seen that, and not always for a divorce. Sometimes it's a graduation or a birthday.
Yeah.
And I've seen it before. I've never sent the money, but I'm open to the idea of maybe if somebody can write something that makes me go, you know what? I got it. Next beer's on me. Maybe. I just haven't run into it yet.
Yes. The inner dirt bag popped out of me so quick, and I'm trying to keep that devil in. My first question was, how did she look?
Oh, I mean, it was. Look, I'm seeing her from like 2 cars ahead of me. It's a woman. Like I couldn't get her.
Unknown.
Right.
I would have to
answer is
drive up
unknown.
and look. Let me look in and let me see what's happening, and then maybe. So I'll go Cap until I can see. Trust but verify.
Kasim?
I'm probably going Cap too. I mean, if the windows are tinted, it could be a brother in there, a dude. So like we never know. So,
Right there, you go.
Could just be running a scam.
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
By the way, that doesn't have to work all that often. Like on my drive home from my front door to the office and back, round trip is over 100 miles.
Yes.
Okay. I spend a lot of time. I drive by hundreds, if not thousands, of cars a day. I don't have to bat very well to just get a few.
Oh, this is true.
That's
not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
I've also seen this on social media, like where people's like, "Hey, it's my birthday. Here's my Venmo. If you want to buy me a drink."
I had my heart broken that way when people were panhandling.
Yeah.
And I gave money, and then I watched for a while from afar, and they got into a Beamer and left.
Yeah.
Right. I felt like
That's
an idiot.
Unfortunate.
Yes.
What's next for it?
The next one is I came across this story where it says Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons, says that it will come to an end when one of the main characters dies. Now, my question is not so much a Factor Cap, but more like, what main character would you kill off?
Oh, boy.
Travis, you're a Simpsons guy.
I
Who would you
am.
kill off?
And we're talking about the core 5 members
Right.
of the family.
Yeah, the family.
You mean he like killing off one of the Simpsons, not the voice
Not
actors?
well, okay, so this is where I think we need to get. You're right. You went right where I went to. Some of the actors that play these characters are in their 70s.
Right.
Okay, so they're getting up there. This may happen organically, and they don't have to decide, right? Somebody may have something happen, and they're gone, and I think that's a good way to kind of end the series with the death of one of those characters. It feels like that's the time to tap the mat. You don't want to recast somebody like that.
True.
It's too iconic. But if we're just talking about like in the Simpsons universe, in the Springfield universe, it can't be Homer because the show is about Homer. Like he is the main character. The other 3, Maggie's the baby. That's just too dark. I don't even want to think about that.
Right.
The other 3, I think, are all in play.
See, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, because I don't want to pick one. I really don't. I
thought Bart was the star.
No, they started the show the first couple of years, and
it was Bart, and then it shifted
went
to Homer.
Homer's the star of
Bart's
the show.
star was a quarterback.
Yeah.
Bart's star. If you wanted to like maximum impact, it has to be Homer.
Oh, for sure. That would be the maximum impact.
Yes.
For sure. And by the way, he has a heart attack or gets nearly killed in every episode. So it wouldn't be like out of left field. I don't want to kill any of them. This is a terrible, terrible question. Lisa is my second favorite character on the show behind Homer.
Yes.
Because she's the only one that realizes this is all stupid.
Yeah.
And she calls it out as being stupid.
Yes, and you just mean the family. It can't be anybody else.
No, I'm assuming because like Mr. Burns in the lore of The Simpsons is 150 years old.
Right.
You could do that. Smithers is, he's a main guy. Moe, there's a bunch of guys you could choose. They killed Ned Flanders' wife. They killed Mrs. Krabappel because the actor who played her actually died in real life.
Oh,
but,
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, the show's been on the air 36 years. There's like
Unreal.
a whole universe of it. But I don't like that question.
Kasim, would you get rid of somebody? Who would you kill off?
I'm kind of on the same boat with Travis. I think it's like, I mean, if the question is to like kill someone off so the show ends, it would probably have to be one of those impactful characters. you know? So,
Yes.
I don't know.
I
It's a
thought
tough
Bart
one.
was the star.
No.
That's what drew me into The Simpsons.
Yeah.
It was all Bart.
It was at the beginning, and then they realized that there were more branches on the Homer tree than there were on the Bart tree.
No.
Yeah.
You guys got one more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 2026 FIFA World Cup draw will take place in Las Vegas at the world famous Sphere. Is there a better venue to host like a draw like this? This is basically where they pick the teams and where they're going to be grouped for the World Cup. Is there a greater venue as of today to host an event like this? Marco?
Is it a huge event?
I mean, this
World
is
Cup.
Yeah,
No, this is just the what now?
this is the drawing. So it's like
Selection. Like a draft.
Yeah, exactly. To see where your
U.S.
country-
will play Mexico in this group in
Group
this
C,
site.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you tell me.
So they do this whole ceremony, but it's going to be at the Sphere. Like as of late, the Sphere has been host of venues and stuff like that. So is there a better place than the Sphere?
No, that's the best place for everything now. Concerts, fights, stuff like this, everything. It's hard to beat that. That's like the top right now.
I'm with DeMarco. It is the spot to do the thing, whatever the thing is. If it's a music thing, you do it at the Sphere. If it's a sports thing, and especially if it's just an announcement and just the visuals of putting the groups on the Sphere outside would be
cool.
amazing to see. Yeah, I think that. I mean, I'm trying to think of other places.
Where
Times
was it
Square,
last year?
New York.
Where was it last year?
Last
time they did the World
It's just
Cup?
a different country, so I
yeah.
wouldn't know the venues for the different
But
countries.
yes,
yeah.
That's yes.
That's like it's because it's a visual thing,
Yes.
right? So you want to have a big visual canvas to put
I think
it on.
that might be our country's best Christmas ornament thing.
Might be.
Yeah, I mean,
Might be.
Where else?
Yeah, I'm struggling. Like if you,
because this one's gonna be with Canada, it's gonna be Mexico, it's gonna be USA. So I'm thinking, maybe this is the right spot.
I think so. Fact for me.
I think it just being in Vegas says it all. I mean, like, or can people like bet on the drawing, or is that not allowed? Or
I don't think you can.
I'm not even being funny that FIFA is so wildly corrupt. I would never want to bet on anything involving FIFA because it's rigged. But yeah,
Is it really? No, really? Is it FIFA rigged?
There's a whole documentary, man.
There
if you
is?
want to go down that rabbit hole, but
not in the game. The matches aren't rigged. But the
selections are
where the World Cup goes, who gets the World Cup, that part,
the money aspect of the
that
makes
makes
a whole
sense.
different
Okay,
thing.
I thought you meant the matches were fixed.
No, it's like the IOC. No, not the matches. The IOC. It's like the reason the games are in Paris or London or LA or Barcelona or Tokyo or Shanghai or whatever it is.
Yeah.
That is about as shady as it
Somebody
gets.
got a luxury vacation and dinner.
The 100-meter race is legit, but why it's in Montreal as opposed to Moscow is not.
No doubt.
Yeah. What a mess. That's Factor Cap, brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but with Joe, family always comes first. 213-747-2000 or normandlegal.com. All right, let's talk about LeBron and Luca when we come back, DeMarco, because I think I finally pinpointed the date where we can just kind of go, all right, we don't have to talk about this anymore.
Really?
It's coming up next. It's Trav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace. If you're injured in an accident, you got to call my guy Jacob. Why? Because his team will hold your hand throughout the entire process. He's been handling cases since the 90s. The consultation is free. He'll deal with the insurance company on your behalf, and you only pay Jacob if he wins. He's got the reputation and the clout to get you the compensation you deserve. Call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Just when you thought your soccer watch party couldn't get better, San Antonio Cardinale brings the flavor. This sweet red wine, crafted with passion and tradition, turns every match into a celebration. Whether you're shouting goal or just chilling with family, San Antonio Cardinale makes every second count. Grab a bottle at your local store and make San Antonio Cardinale your go-to wine for soccer season and beyond.
Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hot damn! Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea just got harder with Twisted Tea Extreme. The hard iced tea taste you know and love, but with an 8% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Extreme is made with real fruit tea, goes down smooth, and brings your daytime drinking to the next level. Just look for the bright yellow cans in the cooler and get ready to dial up the fun. Big flavor, extreme kick. Twisted Tea Extreme. Keep it twisted!
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Progressive knows when you own a boat or RV, it's like you're automatically on vacation, even if you're actually a marriage counselor in the middle of couples therapy. But in your mind, you're camping in Acadia. Puttering around Frenchman Bay. Your boat and RV are both protected. You're lobster drenched in butter and... Uh-oh, did your clients just notice you weren't listening? Quick, do the thing where you just repeat back exactly what they said, but as a question. They bought it. Now back to Maine, earning an automatic discount bundling your boat or RV with your home or auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The biggest show on the radio.
Would you eat a live cricket?
Eat a live cricket.
For $100.
You would not lose your job or get fired for that.
Some people do those.
You wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah, I'd eat a deep fried cricket, but I wouldn't eat a live cricket. No, but I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah, the fried. I've had those.
You've had those?
Fried insects.
What are they like?
I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
They're almost like potato chips with legs.
Would you eat a deep fried roach?
Oh, God.
But what's the difference?
Because a roach is different. A roach is just different. In the backyard, we will often have a squirrel. And I will always think,
people eat those.
That's just we did when I was growing up.
You did?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, no way.
My dad hunted for everything.
What do they taste? Don't say they taste like chicken. What do they taste like?
To say it. They do taste like
Mason and Ireland, coming up today at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Think about it. Think about it.
Jorge, I have an LAFC question for you.
Oh, hit me.
What do I need to know about Sonny?
Oh, man. Sonny's...
You were there yesterday, right?
I was there yesterday. Sonny is the next hottest superstar to come in LA. that's what LA is about, right? Bringing the superstar.
Star-driven town, in the words of John Ireland.
Exactly. Man, the press conference yesterday was incredible. Like
really?
The way they present him. One of the things that I remember like vividly is the mayor, Karen Bass, presents him as an Angelino.
Okay.
As soon as they do that, the members of 3252 were there. They were Angelino, like it was just awesome. So this guy's playing, I believe, 3 World Cups: the 14, the 18, and the 22. He played in Tottenham for 10 years. But another thing that he said is just because I was successful in England, I'm ready to take the challenge here. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm ready to work. I'm ready to put in, the time. And it's just exciting. It's like I send you guys the highlights of this game, right? And it's just watching them play over there and just
that has to be such
just
a trip.
incredible.
And I'm trying to think of another sport. Tennis you play around the world all the time. Golf, a little bit you play around the world. Not as much as tennis, but a little bit. F1, you travel around the whole world. But soccer is really the only team sport where you can go to these different – you can play in Korea, you can play in England, you can play in Germany, you can play in Italy, you can play in Brazil, you can play in Mexico, you can play in the U.S.
True global sport.
Yeah, and you're just like – you're all over the place. If you are in the NBA, you're basically playing in the U.S., maybe Toronto, right? Like you're not – moving from L.A. to Chicago is not that big of a deal. Moving from London to L.A. or from, Barcelona to Chicago, like that is a huge change.
Monstrous.
And that's only soccer, right?
I have 2 questions. So number one, when you sent this, and I'm like, is the dude good? That text I sent you?
Oh, yeah.
And then he sends back all this stuff, all his accolades. What was my response? Well, dang.
Yeah. No
well, dang. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So the challenge of doing it there and then coming here, like what's the challenge here?
Okay, so what I've heard from like different players, like like Messi guys, like Beckham kind of guys, it's like they think it's just one of these leagues that is growing, right? But it's an established league now, in my opinion, right? It's been here plus years, exactly. Now, some of the things that these players are talking about is like you don't think about the altitude in Colorado, you don't think about the heat in certain places. Like it's not the same environment because these European countries, they're smaller, So the weather's kind of similar, like where they play. Oh. But here, you're going to places with altitude. You're going places where it's humid. Like it's just the place where the stadiums are. That's the challenge.
He's played all over the world, or at least a good part of it, and he's never played at altitude. Or
no. I'm just saying, that's one of the things. Like you don't like the traveling and all that because this is a bigger country. Yeah. So that's just the traveling and all that stuff. That's what I've heard from some of these other players. Like that's one of the challenges, but. Yeah, it's getting more and more competitive in my opinion.
You liked the sweater, didn't you? The sweater he was wearing, right?
Oh, absolutely.
That was all you.
Yeah, look, I'm let's go.
Okay, the outfit. That was your thing. I like what he's
the
what
fits.
He's wearing.
Come on.
Yeah. What would go through your mind if I showed up at work one day with that sweater on?
I see you, Trav. Where are we going? Where's the earring?
You'd be like, everything okay?
But man,
where are we going tonight?
We good?
But man, yesterday it was interesting. It was fun. There was a bunch of media, Korean media there for sure. It was just welcome, Sonny, welcome to LA.
That's awesome. They've done such a good job of integrating themselves into the fabric of the sports culture of the city, to where when they do make a splash like that, it cuts through.
It's almost immediate.
Yeah.
That was fast. That was really fast.
Just wrap this up. He used to play with Gareth Bale, who also came to LAFC, and one of the current players, the goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris. He was, his goalkeeper at Tottenham. So he's going to come back and play with Hugo Lloris, for the second time.
All right. Yes, sir.
Have you gone to that bar that's underneath BMO where the players come out of the locker room and then before they head to the field and they kind of walk right by?
Yes, I have.
That
is him go by.
That's one of the coolest things going.
That is cool.
You showed me. You set me up in the spot for that.
Yes.
That was fantastic.
Something about that when they're taking the pitch, right?
Yeah.
When they go out there.
Well, I just love the seriousness of it all. Yeah. Like we're about to go.
Yes.
Like this is not a practice. This is not a media event. Like I'm going out there to go do my thing.
Yes. I am no longer human. That's what I used to think.
Trade deadline 2026. That's what the drop date is for the Luca, LeBron, what happens next. Because we were talking about it yesterday.
Trade deadline 2026.
Yep. The next one.
That's your
February.
drop deadline for what?
For what does LeBron think of that? What does Luca think of that? Because until we get to that point, every time there's speculation about a trade, every time there's a cryptic tweet, every time there's an expression on a face like you were talking about yesterday, every time that he does talk to the media, what does that mean? What's that going to happen? Does he want out? Is he going to get traded? Is he going to trade? That's never going away until we get to that moment where he'll either be gone and it's not the Laker player to be concerned with anymore, or he's here and there's nowhere to go, and we're done with that stuff.
I'd never put my head. Like LeBron could be traded at the deadline.
Could I mean he'd have to sign off on it. He has a no trade. It'd be very unlikely, but everything since the teeter-totter tilted towards Luca for the first time. And, it was always, well, what does this mean for LeBron? What does it mean? How's LeBron going to respond? And now the teeter-totter is tipped. It's, well, how's this going to affect Luca? LeBron can still move the teeter-totter, but only for a little bit longer until we get to that trade done. And then it's just like, look, we're going to run through the playoffs. It's going to go as long as we want. And then at that point, it's very, very likely we're done in the LeBron James business.
Right.
And we don't have to worry about it. But this morning, it just kind of landed on me. There is a date where this is no longer a conversation. It's the trade deadline in this upcoming season.
I'm already there. I am. But it almost doesn't matter.
You may be, and I may be, but every time, not even the Lakers, the world. Like when he responded to Steph Curry, or he said something about Kyrie, or he saw that there's always going to be this. He did it himself when they signed not the extension, but when he opted in.
Yes,
and then shortly thereafter, we understand the difficulty of planning for the future, and then we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to monitor the situation. That was the first. You better pay attention to what I want. And we're getting closer and closer to that just not being a part of the equation
If
anymore.
you're the most ardent LeBron fan and the ones that will defend him to their dying breath, you know the breed I'm talking about, right? That just are delusional. If you still think that this is LeBron's team, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, they're wrong. That's easy.
Flat wrong. Yeah. And you're delusional.
But he's also not just wallpaper either.
No, he's very important to the success of this team this year.
Yes.
But
he could be noisy in the way that he's noisy. He won't be noisy by not trying.
You can be as loud as you want now. It doesn't matter.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it matters until he can't make anything happen. He could still make something happen.
On the floor.
And
he can affect winning and losing.
And
but if he throws himself on the floor and starts having a tantrum, I don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It would be a big deal.
It would, but it won't move the needle. I don't think it'll change a mind. I want this. Well, I don't care.
You might not, but the Lakers are going to have to deal with it. There's a fraction of Laker fans that would.
Yes.
JJ would have to deal with it. If he says, I don't want to be here anymore, the Lakers have to deal with it right up until that date. And it's like, we can't move you. This is it.
But I don't think LeBron is dumb. I think he realizes the writing's on the wall, and if you throw a tantrum, nothing's going to happen. It's only going to make you look bad. The only thing you can do is...
I don't think he'll throw a tantrum. I think he will do what he does. He will be passive-aggressive. There will be some duplicity in what he says and does to where he can say, well, that's not what he meant by it, even though we know exactly what he means by it. He'll do what he's always done.
This is what I'm expecting, and I could be dead wrong. I'm expecting complete radio silence, and LeBron just plays his butt off. All you get is the basketball player.
No, yes. I don't think it'll be radio. I think this is, I said this yesterday. The thing that I think is the most reassuring as a Laker fan and for Laker fans is when LeBron goes on the court, he's going to be great.
Yes.
He's going to be great because he's always great. You know my deal. I'm going to assume the thing that has always happened will continue to happen until it doesn't. Right? He plays his butt off.
Mm-hmm.
He will continue to play his butt off.
It's in his best interest to do so.
It absolutely is.
Yes.
The other thing that has always happened will continue to happen. Well, he'll make weird cryptic remarks on Instagram. He will say weird things in interviews to where like, well, what do you mean? Like he'll continue to do that too.
See, I think it stops because there are guys, the influencers, and it seems like they take it one step too far. You guys are fans of influencers, or at least on Twitter, whatnot. They go one step beyond and they lose their charm. Whatever charm they had to whatever post, you kind of lose it. You go past the point. There's nothing for him to say. Everything he does that's not towards the positive or getting on board with the Luca train will make you look bad, will make him look bad. The only thing you can do is show up and play.
Yeah, he'll do it.
You think so?
He always has. I'm going to go by the 22 years I've seen him play and assume that it'll be the 23rd or 21 into 22. Yeah,
but I think back then, whatever he did could have.
You're right about
forced
that.
Whatever move.
But like
now it's not the case anymore. It's just going to be you out in the corner screaming.
100% true on that. But that doesn't mean he won't try to do it anyway.
We'll see.
Because
I think he did with the Clipper thing.
Yeah. If I shot a hook shot my entire life for 21 seasons, I'm not going to stop shooting a hook shot just because it stopped going in.
But
and that's him on Instagram.
But if you threaten to leave me 1,000 times and I say, go ahead, you know what I mean?
He might try it 1,001st. He might do it.
Go ahead.
Oral Hershiser is going to join us next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. The soccer dream ticket. You know, we'd like to talk a lot of soccer here on this show. And this one is for you, soccer fans. The soccer dream ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for two. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Hey, it's Mace. College football is back, and there's no better place to catch every heart-pounding moment than Cosm. This isn't just a sports bar. It's your front row pass to the future of fandom. Feel the tackles, the touchdowns, and game day glory like never before with Cosm's shared reality displays. Step into the dome, an immersive 3-level experience that puts you right on the field, or rally with your friends in the hall where every game is on all at once. Don't just watch college football, live it. Get your tickets now at Cosm.com. I'll see you there.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Off day today for the Dodgers. They open up a 3-game series with the Toronto Blue Jays tomorrow. A couple of first-place teams going at it at Dodger Stadium. Joining us right now is our pal Oral Hershiser. We see him out at We'll actually be at Legends Attic next week. Get to see him all over again. How you feeling, Oral?
I'm feeling great. Yeah, you're going to see us on August 14th. You'll be out there on location.
Will Smith, too, right? Will Smith's going to be there that day.
Yeah, Will Smith, and we actually lost Dustin May to the trade to Boston. So we decided to fill some gaps there a little bit. Instead of having their own special day, we're going to bring them in with Will Smith. We're bringing in Kirsten Watson and Steven Nelson.
Excellent.
And there's going to be special free tickets for their autographs and pictures. The Will Smith stuff is sold out, but we're hoping to open it up for a few more signatures in the future. So you can still come out there and possibly get a Will Smith autograph, but he is drawing a huge crowd. And I know you get lost every once in a while, Travis, coming out there, and DeMarco, too.
Uh-huh.
So we're at 619 West Foothill in Claremont. And so when you come, I can actually send a car for you if you want from Rotolo Chevrolet or from, maybe even from Victorville, from Capozio Buick GMC.
It's good to know that I have options. 619 West Foothill Boulevard.
But the options are better for DeMarco because I heard through the grapevine, through my partners, that you're a huge Muncie fan.
Yes.
And you are you are taking this very short sample size and just blowing it up. With our
or Travis? Travis it's not me.
No, Travis. No, DeMarco, I would never get on you.
Oh, thank
you. I would
you.
only get on Travis.
I'll take a short sample size when it's 4 hits and 2 home runs, and they finally put up double-digit runs. I love those short samples.
I love Max. I mean, Max is huge for Legends Addicts because we go to a lot of the charity auctions of the players, and at Max's last auction, we got access to an Otani item. Excellent. We also got access to a Magnum wine bottle that was completely signed by the 2024 World Championship team.
Wow!
So I don't think there's many of those in the world. So those are the kind of special items we look for. And so I'm a huge Max Muncy fan, but I know you are like the Max Muncy fan.
I'm leading the charge up the hill. I picked him early in the season to be a differentiator, and he got off to a slow start, and then he got hot, and then his knee got smacked, and he comes back hot all over again. And it really does feel to me, Orel, and tell me what you think about this, that the way that he can kind of connect the front of the order to the back of the order and just do what he does. He feels, I mean, it's not Otani or anything like that, but he feels awfully important to the success of this team.
Well, the days that he's hot, he is helping carry the team. The days that he's not, he is turning the lineup over because you can put 3 or 4 guys together that have an on-base percentage of close to 400 or over 400. If you're talking about, Freddie, Max, and Will, that you're waiting for Mookie to come out, but all of a sudden his on-base percentage is in that area. And then Shohei's, 350, 360 with power. You all of a sudden have the Dodger lineup that we saw, start out 8-0 and was really powerful at the beginning of the year. And that's what they're trying to time up here with, August and September and then into October.
What do you make of Mookie Betts this year? Like, do you have any idea what could be going on, or do you think this will last? Do you think he'll come out of this?
Well, he's looked better the last couple of days, and I've liked what I've seen with his top hand and the strength that he's used, and I've seen him hit 3 or 4 different types of pitches, and as far as speeds and break and as far as their altitude, either it was a low ball or away or it was up. So, I like what I see the last couple of days. I think Mookie definitely has been searching. I think it goes from a physical thing early in the year when he had the virus to a comeback thing, and now all of a sudden you're trying to catch the other superstars on the team and catch everybody around the league and be Mookie Betts, and that gets to be a little bit mental. And there's also so many different transitions and adjustments in a long Hall of Fame career, and he's going through one of those times. And I remember when they tried to run Derek Jeter out of New York for about a year because he was going through some adjustment times. And the adjustments come with age. They come with injuries that multiply, and all of a sudden you're not as flexible as you used to be. They come with eye-hand coordination changes. They come with all of a sudden compensation to your mechanics. But, he's going down every rabbit hole, and I think he's finally found one where there's a little bit of gold at the bottom of the hole. He looked really good the last couple of days, and he was repeating stuff.
I do wonder what Jeter did to get himself out of that. Like, what did you do to get yourself out of that when you were going through that same valley?
You just can't put a square peg in a round hole. And your body changes, and your eye-hand coordination changes, your strength changes, your ability to rest changes and recover, and you just have to understand the whole game and understand yourself and analyze yourself correctly and honestly, and then apply yourself back to the game as a slightly different player, as a slightly different pitcher, and you have to do that. And we've seen that with everybody anybody who has a career over 15, 13 years, 17 years, some have gone as far as 20. You're going through multiple adjustments and transitions.
Orel Hershiser joining us here on Trav and DeMarco. And Orel, I was listening to the game yesterday. You and Steven Nelson were on the call, and I kind of caught it out of the corner of my ear, but I think I had it right. Did you make a Stewart from the Californians reference in the middle of the broadcast yesterday?
What was that? What did I make?
Well, when Brock Stewart...
Yesterday I was on with Joe, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yesterday was Joe.
Steven.
But when Brock Stewart came in the game, did you go Stewart, or was that you or Joe?
Oh, no. You might have been hearing a little bit of that, but I I also listened to Steven pronounce Otani.
Okay.
And he's like, Otani. And I'm like, you're not Vince Scully, but you are pronouncing it probably correctly because you have a little bit of that heritage.
Sure.
But my name's Oral, and I say the O really quick.
Well, I just when Stewart came in the game, and somebody on the broadcast, and I wasn't sure if it was you or not, but when Stewart, like the skit from SNL, I maybe I misheard. I don't know.
No. I don't stay up late enough to watch SNL anymore. Sorry.
Okay. I thought that's why I wanted to.
But if it was entertaining for you, then I've hit my target.
I loved it. I almost picked up my phone and shot you a quick text because I'm like, hey man, you're dropping SNL references in the middle.
I blocked your number.
I figured as much. I figured as much.
Yeah.
Otani yesterday with 8 Ks and 4 innings. I know you.
Oh my gosh.
I've asked you this question before. I've heard you talk about this before. I've heard John Smoltz talk about it. On Fox. That's the version of the guy that if he were just a pitcher might be the best pitcher in baseball, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's top 5 for sure, and then on his best years he's going to win the Cy Young. He's going to be probably top 3 in Cy Young voting, when healthy and pitching 32 starts a year and 200 innings and striking out, more than a strikeout an inning. His whip would probably be 1 or lower, that kind of thing. Yeah, amazing. And I actually brought up on the air yesterday, he might be the best two-way player ever in any sport, in the hardest sport to do it. He could be a wide receiver and a defensive back. I mean, if Lamar Jackson was a quarterback and a defensive back, but Otani, to do it at this elite level with one of the hardest things to do in sports, which is to hit a baseball, and then go step on the mound and do what he does. I don't know. You talk about Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson, whoever you want to talk about, and it's multiple sports, but within one sport, to be the best, one of the best offensive players and one of the best defensive players as far as pitcher, that's really hard to do. And you're doing it in a very hard sport.
I want to fight with you, but I can't because I think you might be right. I think the only chance we have to see is Travis Hunter this year in Jacksonville. He's going to play both ways consistently. Yeah. We'll see if he can do it. I think it's impossible.
And that's why I thought about it.
Yes.
That's why I was thinking about it. It's like, whoa, what we're watching today compared to that announcement, I'm like, wow.
Well, I had to get out of a bet today, Oral, because there was the bet that Otani could be the pitcher of record and hit for the cycle. I said, no way. After what I saw yesterday, I begged out of the bet. Like, he is that good.
He really is. And, he reached his X factor of prime a while ago, but he is still in it, and it's a long prime. The X factor of age and experience with youth and ability still, and you see where the X crosses, and that little dot in the middle is usually small. But, boy, he's using a really wide paintbrush to paint his X. It is like 2 big rollers coming around, and that prime is going to be really wide.
Yeah, it's like nothing we've ever seen. And I've heard Dave talk about this. I've heard a lot of people that cover the Dodgers, talk about this. There's no blueprint for what he's doing. You're, kind of, I don't want to say winging it because that sounds like there is no plan, but it's not like there's a blueprint for here's how you stay healthy on both of these things. Here's how you thrive in both of these things. Here's how you spend your time on both of these things. You spend X amount of time focusing on the opposition's hitters. You spend this amount of time focusing on the opposition's pitchers. He's creating a thing entirely on his own every single day.
Yes, you're right. And everything is changing every single day with him getting older, and being in a pennant race now with this and doing both. Last year he was just on the offensive side, but he added the stolen bases. This year the stolen bases are down really low, and he traded it for pitching. So, yeah, what he's doing and the rest quotient, the recovery, the study, all the different things, and the fact that it will get harder with one other area. There will be more preparation, more studying, and more recovery because as he is not the best hitter ever and as he is not one of the best pitchers ever and the skills start to diminish, there will be more focus on how do I get him out compared to I just going to throw my fastball and my sweeper. What is the sequencing? How do I hit this guy? Which side of the plate am I swinging the bat better with? Which one can I cover? Should I spit on the fastballs because my bat's not as fast anymore and look for the off speed? So that equation is going to get tougher. And, maybe that's a little bit what Mookie's going through this year. And Shohei hasn't even seen a glimpse of it yet.
Or I know that this is something. I think you were giving me a hard time the last time we spoke. Like, am I worried about them? And them being the team collectively. And I said, no, not yet. Mm-hmm. And it just, I keep waiting for them to click and look like the team that I think me and many others expected them to be, where they've got this unbelievable offensive production. The pitching staff looks really good. The bullpen looks really good. Mm-hmm. And it just hasn't happened yet, or this is what they're going to have. Not that what they have isn't good enough to win the World Series. I believe that it is, but this is what it's going to be. Kind of a fits and starts offense, a bullpen that sometimes is very good, sometimes is a little spotty. Same thing in the starting rotation.
No, I don't think this is what it's going to be over the last month and a half or since the second half. It's a losing record. Since the All-Star break, it's a losing record. I don't think so. I see a lot of light at the end of the tunnel with the rotation. I think that light is getting brighter. I see light at the end of the tunnel with the bullpen, and I think because of the rotation, there'll be less work. And it's not that there's been a lot of work and it's been put on a few people. They've done a nice job having a lot of bodies split the work in the bullpen. Yep. But it's still very hard to have 5 pitchers in a game and have them all pitch well. And if you're going to play tight games, 3-2 games, 4-3 games, 2-1 games, and you're going to do that and try and win consistently with 5 guys, that's hard. It'd be better to be able to do that with 3 and 4 maximum. But that 5th and 6th guys, if you need to use them in a game, and it's not because they're failing, it's because you just have to use them because there's not enough outs from the other pitchers, that gets very, very tough on the pitching side. On the hitting side, I think Mookie's going to find it. I think Freddie has found it. I think Will Smith will continue to try and maintain. We might end up with a batting race between those two, and they might start to merge around 312, 311, because Freddie's now up to 306, 307, and Will's down to about 317, 318 in that area, and they're kind of converging. And Freddie has found it and kind of maintained, and Will is a catcher, and that's tough. And and they're going to have to play him a little bit more than they're playing him now for him to qualify at bats-wise. So, and I think Shohei's going to be Shohei. I think the bottom of the order, Miggy's doing amazing. I think I like our additions with Call and Freeland. We're going to be okay. The thing that when you were asking the question and breaking down the roster yourself, what was popping into my head is not the fact that the Dodgers aren't going to be the Dodgers, is that the Padres are a lot stronger.
Yep.
So it's a little different going into August with a 14-game lead, and the Padres are starting to melt down, and they were close before the All-Star break and looked like the team, but then they started to do their Padre thing and kind of fade away. They're doing the opposite this year, and the Dodgers are not 14 games up.
And one more thing before we let you go, Oral. I'm not going to let you get away with that. Baseball is the hardest sport. I heard that. Yeah. The next time you The next time you pitch with a pass rush, let me know. Sides. Yeah. Next time you pitch with a pass rush, let me know. Okay.
You're talking about the physicality, not the skill. We play a very skillful game. You are very physical and skillful.
Oh my
God! You're physical in some areas and you're skillful in others.
Artfully done.
Okay.
Right. Next time you get hit upon release, you let me know.
Playbook.
My man.
No.
I wrote it down, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in Claremont. I know where I'm going. You do not need to send a car, but I appreciate the offer very much.
You be there. I'll send the car if you need it. We're going to probably rip some packs. In my day, we used to say open and tear. Now we rip them to find my one-of-one super fractor card.
Yeah.
And our good friends, Will Smith is coming to our store because he has a relationship with Fanatics, and our good friends at Fanatics have trusted us with their brand, and they're going to be there too. And, of course, Dave Hobrick's going to be there painting, and we're going to try and get the audience to convince Will Smith to do a splatter painting because he's got one of the best arms and best defensive catchers. So we're doing a painting of him, and we're going to hopefully throw some balls with paint on it at the painting, and it's going to be it's all part of our new collection, which is called Art of the Signature, where the athlete actually participates in the art with either splatter paintings or a super large signature. So we're doing a lot of fun stuff out there, and I appreciate you letting me semi-advertise it, but our goal out there, Travis and DeMarco, our goal is to really make the fans happy. That's really our goal, is to make it be a really good time.
Well, every time we've been there, it's been a really good time. Looking forward to coming out next week. It is actually a week from today that we will be out there at Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in Claremont. Looking forward to seeing you again. Thanks for your time, Oral, as always.
You guys are the best. See you later.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
For all your skill.
Yeah.
None of the physicality.
I hear that. Still, I'm here. I'm still here.
Yeah, he waits. He waits to make sure you're not going to throw any shade on him on the way out the door.
That's our dude.
For
Love
sure.
him. Yes.
Yeah, Oral's the best. Yeah, we get to meet Will Smith on Thursday. That'll be great.
I'm marking out as we speak.
Yeah.
I would love to meet Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yes.
That, by the way, I'm enamored with all professional athletes, number one. Number two, baseball players in particular, because that was the sport that I fell in love with first. Catchers are cut from a different cloth.
They
bro.
are.
They are. They're
See,
different.
Real quick, if you are a catcher and you see the guy getting ready to steal and you hose one to whoever is covering second, and it's there, but you don't make the tag, aren't you pissed?
Yeah, sure. I bet you are.
They never show the emotion.
Yeah, and then you know what it is?
What?
If let's say it's the shortstop or whatever,
Yeah.
that's one of those, I missed that one. But what about the one you threw up the line? You nearly got me decapitated by the guy coming in. So
fair enough.
Chill out. There's always look, I might mess up, but so might you.
That's
so
true.
Shut up.
This is true.
Yeah,
okay.
That's one of those deals. Strav and DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Oh, so speaking of hosing one, I told you, I turned this on. Did you see my little Instagram post this morning?
No.
The 87-year-old guy I was walking with?
No.
Okay, so I turned him on to Highland's cramp relief, and he absolutely loved it. Now, that's 87 years old, walks every single day. Great dude. So like I said, I was a pro athlete at one point. I had problems with cramps. I retired. I wanted to get back in shape. Still had problems with cramps. 3 in the morning, my leg would cramp up. I'd get one in my hamstring or in my calf, and it was just like next level pain. I'd have to get up out of the bed and walk around just to kind of walk the thing off. That was before I discovered Highland's Leg Cramp PM. It's great. I keep it right there on the nightstand. If a cramp starts, I grab one of the pills. It dissolves really fast. No water needed, no groggy side effects, just fast, effective relief. And it lets me get back to sleep and get the sleep I need. I can sleep through the night without that stupid Charlie horse surprise, because real sleep is all that matters. That's what Shohei does, right? He sleeps like half the day. So do yourself a favor. Take back your night and get the sleep your body needs. Pick up Highland's Leg Cramps PM today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes.
LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mace. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, a cornerstone of financial security in America. For 9 decades, it has kept hundreds of millions of Americans out of poverty, given families across the country peace of mind and dignity in retirement. That's why AARP will never stop fighting to protect the Social Security payments you earned. Learn more at aarp.org/CA. That's aarp.org/CA. Paid for by AARP California.
Hey, soccer fans. San Antonio Cardinale Wine is hooking up fans with 2 tickets, air and hotel, to the biggest match in USA this season. Don't wait. Head to soccerdreamticket.com and enter now. You can score your way from San Antonio Cardinale Wine.
Now is the perfect time to start on your next success. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start August 13th. An accredited state university, University of Maryland Global Campus, offers online and hybrid courses. Plus, you can earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and work experience. or transfer up to 12 credits towards the Masters. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Shell.
Progressive understands that bond between you and your boat. But imagine if something happened to it. Without the boat, you're just Tina with too much boat knowledge. Sure, it's helpful on the water, but with no boat, you're someone who talks way too much about knots, and no one cares what a jib is anyway. Boat Tina could get away with it because she has a boat. So make sure your boat is insured. Get Progressive, America's #1 boat insurer, and then go back to being you, Tina, who owns a boat. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. #1 rating based on boat market share data from ratefilings.com.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
I got to tell you, I love it when you and Oral snipe each other as fellow professional athletes, because it's a club that you guys are in that the rest of us are not. And like, oh, I'm more skilled. Yeah, well, do it with a pass rush.
With a pass
I love
rush.
it.
Let me see you get hit on release.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's always football and baseball that goes at it, and basketball acts like they're above it all. They know it. We're just better. We're just better than you. We know. Our sport's better.
It's different.
It is. See,
you guys are the most terrifying group.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you can't say it's any less skillful than baseball or basketball. Getting open, catching a pass, being ballet, being acrobatic.
It's highly skilled,
Yeah.
but the technical aspects of hitting a baseball are extreme.
Fair.
The
I'll give
technical
you that.
aspects of making a baseball move 3 feet sideways
Yes.
is extreme.
But it's almost the same. Let's not belabor it, but
Yeah.
the same as a place kicker approaching a ball.
Yeah.
He's got to hit it right, but there's a rush coming at him.
Yeah, there's somebody coming in. That's the part that hockey and football has that is like, you're right. I got nothing. There's someone trying to hurt me.
Right, on the other side of
Yeah,
it. Yes.
not stop me. Stop me while hurting me.
Stop you permanent.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was I think it was Chris Chelios when I was working with Rome. We had him on at one point, and it was, the question was, why do hockey players seem to be more respectful of one another during the game than some other professionals? He goes, well, it's because we carry sticks.
Oh, yes. Oh.
And it's like, yeah, we'll carve each other's eyes out if you're disrespectful.
It's a different sport, no doubt.
Absolutely. I absolutely love that. You know, he said something interesting about how it's a little different when you got a 14-game lead in your division as opposed to where they are right now. They got a 2-game lead. Like, it is official. It is August. The lead is single digits, low single digits. The Padres got a lot of additions at the deadline, notably Mason Miller. They got a catcher as well. Like, their holes, they filled pretty effectively. And the Dodgers, I don't want to say stood pat, but they didn't do nearly as much as some other teams. And that lead is as small as it's been in quite some time.
Feels like Pac-Man, doesn't it? Like they're right on your neck, and they're right behind you. And when Oral mentioned them, like the Padres, he mentioned them specifically.
Yeah.
They got better. They're hungry. They're the hunters.
Mm-hmm.
They want to run you down. There is a distinct possibility they're going to catch you.
I'm willing to consider that for the first time. I still don't think they will. Like, if you said to me you got to place a bet, I would place the bet on the Dodgers for sure. If you said who's got the better team, I would choose the Dodgers for sure. But for the first time all season, my emotion watching this team has switched from a little bit frustrated when they don't play well, like, you know, the throwing error yesterday, to where, you know, Freeland makes an error, where Miggy drops a pop-up in the sun, and you know, we've seen him throw to the wrong base. We've seen him be a little careless on the base pass. We've seen him have a bad at-bat here or there. And it's been more frustrating. Like, guys, just tighten it up. Let's do a little better. To a little bit more of a concerned vibe, like, hey, maybe this is just who they are this year. They're just not a super buttoned-up group. There are some holes in the lineup. There are some holes in the bullpen. And this is just what it is. Not that you can't win, but this idea that as long as we just do what we're supposed to do, everything's going to be easy peasy. That thought's, I think, out the window. Like, they're going to be in a fight down the stretch.
If you don't start getting hot.
Yeah.
If you don't get Max Muncy in and he's going, and Otani and all this stuff. If you get hot, it doesn't matter. If you're pitching, I think your pitching is going to come around. But if you get hot at the plate, it ain't going to matter what they do. But if you keep struggling like this, the Padres could absolutely walk you down. And that's not the end of the world.
It's not the end of the
just
world,
the end of the
but
division lead.
It's a different ride.
That's okay.
I would rather play one less series if I didn't have to, right?
True.
But again, I don't think it's the end of the world. I think the vulnerabilities are twofold. The vulnerabilities are in the bullpen because I haven't seen Blake Trinan look like Blake Trinan yet. Doesn't mean he won't. It means he hasn't yet. Brock Stewart has not looked like the guy that was in Minnesota yet. Doesn't mean he can't find it. And all of the other guys in the bullpen, except for Alex Vezina, have been inconsistent. There's been highs and lows. Like Vezia's been the one guy that's been pretty steady Eddie throughout the whole thing. Wild fluctuations in your bullpen. Offenses that can go cold for periods of time when you're facing playoff caliber pitching. Okay, that's vulnerable.
True. Did you have a problem with anything Dave did as far as how he managed the bullpen yesterday?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Okay, because like you said, what did you say earlier? I thought it was a great point. There wasn't anybody in the bullpen that was better than who was already out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But we're at a point in the season where I'm not stressing Otani under any circumstances yet. I will stress him in October. If put it to you this way, let's say they decide they've got a 6-inning limit on Otani going into the postseason. Okay, just to pick a round number. And he's pitching like he pitched yesterday, and the 6 innings have gone by, and he's thrown 75 pitches or 80 pitches. He's going back out there because there's nobody that's coming in that's better than that.
I'm assuming that's game 2 or 3.
Regardless, right?
Yes.
There is not a better option than number 17.
Totally understand.
We are not doing that. Yesterday, perfectly fine. This is the plan. We're still building them up.
Yes.
Right? You're still stretching them out.
But down the road, when it matters, absolutely.
Because
I wanted to ask Oral that. When can you let him go? Could you let him go now if you wanted to?
Who are you asking? Right? Because I bet you if you asked Otani, you'd be like, I'm ready to do it right now.
I guess I'm asking the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And the ones that are trying to protect him.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
okay.
yet. But I think by the time you get to the end of September,
It's time
October.
to go. Yeah.
Like, because Oral talked about this too a second ago about how eventually even Otani will not be the best player in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
He will not be the best slugger in the league. He will not be a number one ace, and you're going to have to figure these things out. And I agree with him. The Dodgers' window to win the World Series is right now. It's right now. They won it last year. They're one of the best teams this year. They will likely be one of the best teams next year as well. But you are in the fat meat of the window. Go for it. This idea of let's be extra careful for 2027, 2029. But you're right in the sweet spot of it.
What if it cost him his arm? So if you could only pick one, he can only pitch or only hit, which one are you taking? Okay.
Yeah, that's easy because he plays every day.
That's what I'm saying.
The pitcher is, even under the perfect circumstances, he's going to play 30 times a year.
So if you lose what you saw yesterday forever, in pursuit of a World Series this year, if you lose what you saw yesterday,
if it's black and white like that, I'm not quite sure what decision I make, but there's no guarantee that you would lose it. He might be perfectly fine. He might be a little bit of a setback, and you come back.
But that's the trepidation. What could happen?
It could, but when you get a chance, when you're in the mix like they're in the mix, you damn what might happen down the road. We're going for it today.
You know how I feel. I told you I'd be fired faster than anyone. It's all about winning right now. Yes.
Hot and Cold's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Up next on ESPN LA.
More of LA's mega sports station and LA Sports Talk.
The 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block, made possible by Next Gen Air and Plumbing.
Got a clog? Call Next Gen for their $88 drain cleaning special.
Visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Tell them ESPN LA sent you.
Soccer fans, this one's for you. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket presented by San Antonio Cardinal. Your chance to win an unforgettable trip for two. We're talking 2 tickets to the final match, plus hotel and round-trip flights. Enter for your chance to win at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com, brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Hey, it's John Ireland. If you've been searching for an energy drink that actually works without the crash or junk, look no further than Pro Baller Energy. Made with clean ingredients and natural caffeine, it gives you a smooth, focused boost, whether you're at work, on the golf course, or just need a pick-me-up. It's energy you can feel good about, and the limited edition Lakers can makes it even better. Find Pro Baller at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores today. Try it and see why champions choose clean energy.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
It's the Travis and DeMarco Show on ESPN LA.
It's time for Who's Hot and Who's Cold.
You're as cold as ice. Thanks to our friends at NextGen. NextGen, the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing of SoCal sports fans.
Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, NEXGEN, or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Because you're hot.
We do it every day at 12:30 p.m. on the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Time for Who's Hot and Who's Cold. Thanks to NextGen. Right now.
Aloha.
Hody, hody.
Megadeth.
Dang it.
Dang it. All right. Dang it to you.
Megadeth. Trying to say it. Okay. Senegalese, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, no. What is it? What's the language?
It's Wolof. The language is Wolof. They speak it in Senegal, yeah.
Wolof.
Yeah.
My new challenge.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. All right, guys. Time for Who's Hot and Who's Cold. And Who's Hot is Andrew Kittredge. Is that his last name, Kittredge?
The
Cubs reliever
inning guy.
Yeah. So we were so close to seeing an immaculate inning here in LA when Yamamoto got what was it?
Oh no!
That's right. So we were so close to seeing one here in Dodger Stadium, but we got to see one last night. Well, if you got a chance to see it yesterday afternoon, Kittredge struck out his 3 batters with 9 pitches.
Mm-hmm.
He struck out Gavin Lux, Tyler Stevenson, and Austin Hayes. And when he was asked post-game interview, he says they basically went with the same sequence of pitches, which was a sinker, and a slider, a sinker, and a slider, and then he says a sinker, and then he kind of thinks about it, he's like, and a slider.
That's great.
So, hitting an immaculate inning. How cool
I did not know until the umpire, screwed Yamamoto out of his. I did not know how rare they are. They're rare, like almost like perfect games are rare. They don't happen very often.
116 times in
Major
League history.
Yeah, they're really, really unusual. It's not quite perfect game rare, but they're rare. So when you get one on the exact same sequence with all 3 guys, I guess if it's working, you keep going to it. But
116
good for him.
times by 107 pitchers.
Yeah.
Lefty Grove, Koufax, Nolan Ryan, Chris Sale, Max Scherzer.
Yeah.
Has done it twice.
Yeah.
More than once.
Well, Scherzer is
with both eyes.
Because he's a contemporary.
Yes.
You forget, he's one of the all-time greats.
Yes.
Like, he really is one of the all-time greats.
And he's one of the all-time crazy guys.
Yes, he is.
And this is one that missed the all-name team. We missed Sloppy Thurston.
Sloppy?
How did we miss this guy for our all-name team? Sloppy Thurston?
That's pretty good.
Come on, that's great.
Sloppy Thurston. Yeah.
That's great.
Just have Sloppy do it. Hey, where's Sloppy?
Him right there.
Oh,
There
did you see? Did you see what Sloppy did?
There you
Like
go.
Sloppy seems like he'd be a degenerate.
Sloppy Joe?
Yeah. Oh, those are
Wow.
pretty good. When was the last time you had a Sloppy Joe?
Probably like junior high or high school.
Yeah.
I made one last week. My wife loves them.
Did you really?
Yes, I'm a good Sloppy Joe.
Do
From
you use
scratch.
the manwich or
Nope.
do you? Okay.
From scratch.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Peppers, onions,
Yes.
beef,
Yes.
tomato sauce.
Yes.
What else?
Ketchup. You have to throw that in there.
Okay.
Little mustard, brown
Okay.
sugar.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Well,
think-
how do you get it to tighten up a little bit?
You have to cook it down.
Okay.
And I can't say it. Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
That.
So wait. You said what was it?
Manwich.
Manwich.
Is
That was the stuff out of the can.
That's the can.
Oh,
yeah.
like the,
Yeah, that was you'd put the beef, you just pour the can in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same stuff.
like dog food kind of.
Yeah. Look, if it's coming out of a can, you're on your own.
I was corrected. In the Midwest, they call them loose meat
Loose
sandwiches.
meat.
I hate
Yeah.
that.
It's
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
Thank you. Sloppy Thurston.
You
All right.
get one in grade school every once in a while. Yeah.
Great days.
Yeah.
Yes.
That and the rectangle pizza.
It's true, yes.
Yeah.
No, it's just
And the
cheese,
hard
right?
tater
Just-
tot.
just
Yeah.
cheese and tater tots and cheese. With apple juice or chocolate milk.
There you go.
You ever had a bad tater tot?
Nope.
Well, they're too hard.
Overcooked?
The last, when they're really, really hard.
Okay,
it's like half the size it should be because it's been like, yeah, that one.
The only place for tater tots that I know is Sonic's.
So
So
those are good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're not good, but just the Ore-Ida tater tots in the bag in the frozen section or
Oh, yeah.
grocery store.
Right.
There you go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Catch me tomorrow.
Try the
Terrific.
potato wedges from the Albertsons brand.
Yeah.
Signature brand. Try the potato wedges. My man.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
good
in.
stuff.
Okay.
All right. You guys ready for what's cold?
Yep.
So you guys are familiar with like how before this football season begins, the husband or the boyfriend usually hands out a letter saying, "Hey, this is my 2 weeks notice to my wife because the football season is going to start. So my chores around the house,
Right.
they're going to have to be on hold, kind of thing." So I came across the coldest take for Cowboys fans, and this is a guy having a conversation with his wife, and this is what it sounds like.
Another question. If it has snowed every year for the past 30 years in Alaska, how much would you bet on it to snow this year?
It snowed every year for the last 30 years in Alaska. How much would I bet that it would snow this year?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of questions are these? I would literally bet everything because I have 30 years of data to back up my bet. So yeah, I bet literally everything in the bank account that it would snow.
I have 30 years of data on the Cowboys not making the Super Bowl. So why do you keep saying every year it's your year?
So what do you guys think? Is that the coldest take you've ever heard?
That's
on the Cowboys?
ruthless.
Oh, that's mean.
You know what's funny? Like, usually I think that stuff is a setup. That sounds real.
Oh, she walked him right into
She's
that.
like holding the camera phone, like hiding it from this guy.
And he swallowed, I was going to say, swallowed hook, line, and sinker. He swallowed the damn boat.
Big time.
Yeah.
No way she came up with that. Somebody put her up to that.
Somebody
That's
might have
pretty
put
good.
her up to it, but
Yeah.
she executed it
That's
flawlessly.
that's really good. That's funny.
she sounds like me. Like, my whole thing is,
Yes.
look, I understand that anything's possible. Could the Cowboys win the Super Bowl this year? Of course they could. But I don't think they're gonna, because they never do, because they haven't been close in 30 blanking years.
But they're not irrelevant.
Well, even if they went 0-17, I don't think they'd be irrelevant.
I mean, they've been in the hunt a few times. Ish. Right.
Ish.
They've never been just
In the
flat
hunt of
out.
contracts.
They haven't been to the NFC Championship game
I know.
in 30 years.
It's wow. I know.
Yeah.
They
the
haven't
guys-
been the bottom of the league though.
No.
Yeah. You
no,
know what I mean? Like the
but-
32nd team in the league.
Yeah,
They've
but
never
it's,
been there.
It's like if the Yankees never even made the ALCS for 30 years, or the Dodgers didn't go to the NLCS for 30 years.
But
That's
if you're
a long time.
If you're a Brown fan, wouldn't you would want to trade places with the Cowboys? At least you're in the
guess.
hunt.
Ish.
Sometimes,
Ish.
yeah. Versus never. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that lady. She should.
That was
she
good.
should start
So
a
she's
podcast.
sitting down like across from her. She's holding the phone, and he's wearing his Cowboys jersey, all like, just it was just it's one of those fun moments.
Do you know the Cowboy uniform? Not the player uniform, but the Dallas Cowboy fan uniform. I say this, I was unaware of it until Kirk pointed it out to me during the
Dallas
pregame
Cowboy
show.
fan uniform?
Yeah, the majority of male Dallas Cowboy fans wear.
Jersey, some sort of hat and boots?
Jersey, hat, not boots, denim, longer denim shorts, and Air Force Ones.
Oh, is that the Dallas Cowboys?
That is, and Kirk's like, I'm like, no, I don't. And then they were playing the Cowboys last night. There's one. It's unbelievable.
That sounds about right. That's funny.
It is a standard issue uniform. Who's hot, who's cold? Brought to you by Next Gen, the official AC heat, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Call 833-3 Gen. That's 833-3 NEXGEN. The Dump is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes. LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
I auditioned for Old Broadway once, only I was off-key, off-beat, and off-stage. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
It's gonna be hot thunder from down under, live August 15th.
Number 2.
The Marketplace, because poke, pizza, and pork ribs are a party on your plate.
And the number 1 reason.
Football is back. Grab a beer, give your team a cheer. Need I say more? Watch everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Morongo, good times.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Good morning, Doctor.
Doctor?
Hi, Doctor.
Doctor?
Dr. Jackson's practice is growing.
What do you mean we're still short-staffed?
He needs a good patient doctor.
How do we not have enough doctors to doctor all these patients?
And he doesn't have the patience to sift through hundreds of resumes.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The biggest show on the radio.
Would you eat a live cricket?
Eat a live cricket.
For $100.
You would not lose your job or get fired for that.
Some people do those.
You wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah, I'd eat a deep fried cricket, but I wouldn't eat a live cricket. No, but I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had those.
You've had those?
Fried insects.
What are they like?
I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
They're almost like potato chips with legs.
Would you eat a deep fried roach?
Oh,
No,
God.
But what's the difference?
Because a roach is different. A roach is just different. In the backyard, we will often have a squirrel, and I will always think,
People eat those.
That's just well, we did when I was growing up.
You did?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, no way.
My dad hunted for everything.
What do they taste? Don't say they taste like chicken. What do they taste like?
To say it. They do taste like chicken.
Mason and Ireland, coming up today at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
All right, some good dump items here. Let's start with a little thing that I know you and I both enjoy, DeMarco, which is a nice cold beer on occasion.
Yes.
Today is National IPA Day. It's the first Thursday in August is National IPA Day, which is today. Are you an IPA fan?
Not really. You?
I go back and forth.
Yeah?
One is fine, needs to be the first beer that you have. And then after that, I got to go something a little more lager adjacent, right?
Okay.
Like a Modelo or a Coors or something like that.
Why first?
Because it's the heaviest
So
blow to your
thick.
palate.
Okay,
Right? Like
yeah.
they're so bitter typically, and sometimes they're really fruity or that it's big. Like a Modelo or a Coors is kind of
smooth. It's
smooth.
nice.
You can drink 100 of them.
I don't think I've ever bought an IPA to bring home. I've always had one at the bar.
Have you ever gotten IPA drunk, like exclusively on IPAs?
No.
It's a really specific sort of ride.
What type of ride are we on
This
here?
is okay for me, and I don't know if this is just me or this is. They have like an amnesia effect to them.
Oh, really?
Now here's the thing,
Yeah.
and I know this is what everybody says to me. Yeah, no, dude, you just got drunk. It's not no, wrong. I could have 6-7 glasses of whiskey, and I'm drunk, but I remember everything that happened. If I drink 5 IPAs, it's like at some point the night just goes black, and I don't remember a single thing about it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had more than 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That two's fine, too.
That's enough.
Two's fine,
Yeah.
too. Like, if you're going to go play golf, we're going to load up the cart in beers.
Okay.
1 IPA for you, 1 IPA for me, and then we'll do transfusions and Coors Lights.
Yes, I'm never going to say no.
Yeah. I was thinking about you the other day. I had another transfusion.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
We'll get you back on them.
Thank
We'll get
you.
you back on them.
Yes.
Today is National Raspberry and Cream Day. I don't know.
The heck is that?
I don't know.
That's like a Prince album. You know what I mean? Raspberries and cream. What is this?
I think that is. If it was, I know there's Raspberry Beret, and I know Prince.
There's a cream album too.
I'm sure
like
there
you mix
is.
them both. Wow. What is
Yeah.
that? What's
Strawberries
raspberry
and cream. You guys had strawberries and cream?
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay.
So one time, Brenda's like, I'm like, yeah. There was strawberries in the fridge. There was sour cream and sugar.
Oh yeah.
And then she's like, "You gonna make what out of that?" I'm like, "Strawberries and cream." She's like, "With sour cream." I was like, "Wait,
That
just
is
wait."
a sneaky,
Yep.
wonderful little treat.
Yep.
Take your
Sour
strawberry, put a little dollop of sour cream on the strawberry, dip it in brown sugar. Holy!
Is that what you're talking about?
No. So what I did, I diced them up, right?
Uh-huh.
So I take like a container, whatever, after like they're diced or sliced, however you want to do them, and then I drop a couple scoops of sour cream.
Okay.
And I add regular sugar on top.
Okay.
And then you just mix the whole thing.
Oh, I haven't had that.
Yeah. You mix the whole thing.
Okay.
The sugar and the sour cream, like they join.
Either
whatever.
way, sounds good.
It's the sour sweet together.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very good.
I just ran out of like strawberries this morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to get some.
Try it.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is
Try
good.
it. Sour cream and then just sugar. Done deal.
He got me with the what do you call that? The soggy Oreos. I thought he was crazy, and then I tried it. That's good.
I'm a texture guy. I don't want anything soggy. Soggy sounds really gross.
Try
for
it
me.
once.
All right.
Try it one time.
I'll
You'll
give
be
it a
hooked.
shot. Some movies that came out today in 1992. DeMarco, I know you're a fan of this one. Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood, Morgan Freeman, and Gene Hackman. It was a Best Picture winner in 1992.
Okay, Emily's not here, so let me get this off. I think it's a perfect movie. I do. I think this is as close to perfect as you can get. Right. As close to perfect as you can get. Great character development. The story was awesome. The ending was satisfying.
Good bad guy.
Good bad guy.
Yeah.
Little Bill Daggett was great.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that movie.
Gene Hackman is a great actor, was a great actor, R.A.P. He was his best when he was a bad guy.
Yes.
Like when bad guy Gene Hackman was awesome.
You're almost on his side in the
Yeah,
Unforgiven.
that's why. Like he's
Yes.
a charming bad guy who's both likable but terribly menacing.
He's doing this to protect us.
Sort
Right,
of.
Right.
And also to be in control and make sure that everything goes
That's the other part,
his way.
right.
Comedy in 2013, We're the Millers with Jennifer Aniston, Jason Sudeikis came out.
Saw it. Have no memory of it.
I really like it.
Did you really like it?
I really do.
Okay.
Jennifer Aniston, we're done here. You just whatever she wants to do.
Are they
I'm
in an
on.
RV?
Yes.
Okay.
And they go to Mexico to pick up drugs, and they try to smuggle them back into the country.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! I have a teammate in that movie. He played the big guy.
Oh, really?
Yes, he played at USC. His name escapes me. He was only with us for a while. He plays the big dude in that
okay.
movie. Yes, I'll look that up. Yeah.
And I think Jason Sudeikis is incredibly funny.
He is hilarious.
Yeah, and the two of them together are when they go to like the carnival and they meet the other couple. I think Nick Offerman is the husband. It's fantastic.
Matt Willig. That's
Matt
his name.
Willig.
We called him Herr Willig. Yes, he played he played One Eye. The
Oh,
bad
yeah,
guy.
okay.
Yes, Herr Willig. That's what we called him. Oh, yes. I do remember this movie.
I feel like they've made this movie 35 times. I'm not sure I've ever seen any of the versions of this, but a version of the Fantastic Four came out in 2015. Michael B. Jordan, Miles Teller version.
Okay, I haven't seen the new one.
Yeah.
And I have Fantastic Four fatigue because it seems like they just can't get this right.
They keep trying.
Yeah, I know. It's a
like Spider-Man. Like how many versions
But the
of Spider-Man?
Spider-Mans aren't bad movies.
Yes, they
the
all have a fan
Spider-Mans are
base.
pretty good movies.
Yes.
I checked that after Tobey Maguire. I was like, that's my
I like
Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire.
Me too.
The little skinny little dude now.
Yes.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
He's fine.
He's good.
Yeah.
I think that's as close to Spider-Man as you're going to get.
Yeah. Why does the I'm not a Marvel guy, but why does the Fantastic Four
My
stink?
guess, okay, so in comics, the Thing pops because it's a comic book. But
Yeah.
to make the Thing actually come alive and move, it doesn't look right.
Yeah.
It's a rock man.
Yeah.
And you can never make that right. So if you can never make that right, Fantastic Four don't work.
Today in 1992, the Orlando Magic signed #1 overall draft pick, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the league, Shaq.
Wow. Okay, so Shaq said something the other day, and I told you about this. This is all because of LeBron. I'm blaming this all on LeBron James. That people are taking shots at Kobe and his legacy. So they've even asked Shaq about it. And Shaq said something that I can't disagree with, and I don't think it was disrespectful. I'll try it out on you. He said if you replaced Kobe with Tracy McGrady, same thing happens here in L.A.
I disagree.
Shaq said this. Now.
I'm not jumping up and down like Shaq's an idiot. I disagree. I think Kobe was a much better player than Tracy McGrady. I think that Kobe brought a very specific type of energy to everything he ever did that is, I'm not even saying Tracy McGrady didn't have it. I don't think anybody had it. I think that he's different. His approach, Kobe was different.
Yes.
Kobe was different.
No,
Tracy McGrady's a great player. Kobe was a great player with an approach, an attitude, a relentlessness that was one of one.
Remind me to ask John, is he on today?
No, he's AK and Mace today.
Dang. Well, I could ask them. I'll ask them, and I heard that maybe McGrady was Kobe's kryptonite. I've heard this like 100 times.
Tracy McGrady is a great player. This is one of these multiple things can be true at the same time. A lot of guys can be good at the same time. I'm telling you, Kobe Bryant was not just a great player. He was whatever's beyond that. He's like Magic. He's like Bird. He's like LeBron. He's like Steph. He's like Jabbar. He's different than everybody else.
I'm with you. It's hard for me to disagree with Shaq, but I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Today in 2007, San Francisco Giants slugger Barry Bonds hit his 756th career home run to break Hank Aaron's longstanding MLB record.
How did you feel that day?
Conflicted.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll be honest, in the moment, so what year is that? 2007. I hated it because I hadn't kind of squared where I was in the steroid era. I've come to a place now where in the moment, I'm like, this is ridiculous. How can we let him have the record? Everybody else was doing it. He was hitting off pitchers that were doing it. It was still amazing that he never missed a ball. Barry Bonds was a great player, pre-PEDs, post-PEDs. There's an asterisk on it that means something. I just don't know exactly what that something is.
I'm still trying to figure it out. It's almost like Ben Johnson, even modern, Ryan Garcia, when he got the big win. Who'd he beat? What's his name? Haney. Devin Haney. Yeah, you knocked him cold, but you were also gassed. So I don't know what I saw. Was it you or was it you enhanced? I don't know. It's weird. I'm conflicted.
It is. But the further we get away from – and by the way, I'm not going to put anybody's name in it. I think everybody in every sport – not everybody. Many people in every sport are trying to do things that they are against the rules. And that's been true from the beginning of sports, right?
Yes.
And I think it's still true. I still never seen anything like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's somebody on something today. I never seen anything like this before.
PEDs make everyone better for the most part, but it makes great players that.
Yeah. Speaking of great players, happy birthday to Mike Trout, who turns 34 years old today.
Happy birthday. I don't know what to tell you, man. I really don't.
Well, you talk about conflicted, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I should feel bad for you or like you deserve this.
Neither. Neither.
Well, you got to be on one side or the other.
He has chosen his lot, and he's a great player, one of the best I've ever seen. He's chosen to throw in with the Angels, and if that's your choice, that's your choice, bro. I don't love it. I don't necessarily respect it all that much, but if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do.
If I was at his Hall of Fame induction and he started his speech with, I really wanted to win, we just never could get it done, I would stand up and boo him. I would. You had chances. You could have gone other places.
Yeah.
You knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I know I've said this again before, but Dude, they had Mike Trout and Shohei Otani on the same team for 6 years, and never mind they didn't win the World Series. Never mind
they weren't even good.
Never mind they didn't go to the playoffs. They never had a single season where they won more games than they lost. They didn't go. Not one time did they go 82-80.
Travis, I would hide.
I
would absolutely hide.
Two things. It's a great example of why baseball is one person cannot dominate baseball. You can't do it because they had two. It's also a testament to how awful the other 7 guys on the field were every night. Because you had those 2 guys, it's like, oh my goodness.
I never thought of that.
Just be mediocre.
I wouldn't tell people I was teammates with both of those guys. Yes.
If I said to you, hello, Newman. You know Newman?
No.
No?
Hello, Newman?
Wayne Knight from Seinfeld turns 70 years old today.
Okay.
Yes,
I
Newman.
told you I'm late to the Seinfeld game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You did tell me
I'm
that. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
game.
Wayne Knight, who played Newman
Yes.
in Seinfeld, turns 70 years old today.
No way.
Yeah,
Wow.
Newman is 70 years old.
Wow. Did you start Seinfeld right when it started, or did you get in on season 2?
It came in. No, I was not there day 1. I was
Okay.
there year 2 or 3.
Okay.
I was watching it while it was on network television.
Yeah.
But no, I was probably not till season 2 or 3.
Somebody said, watch this. It's hilarious. You watched it.
Well,
it was.
what's so
there you
crazy. This show is old enough to go back when network TV was still kind of
I
the
know.
only place where you were seeing new stuff on a regular basis.
This is
and
gonna, yes.
You'd run into it on accident.
Stop now. You're going to end up being depressed.
Yeah.
Because at the end of this is we're old.
Oh, I knew that. Dude, I haven't been able to stand up straight for 4 days.
See,
You can't skip this one, Charlize Theron.
Oh,
hey.
how did I miss?
She's on the list, man.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone in
I am a
60,
big fan.
she's in Gone in 60 Seconds, right? That's her?
No.
No,
that's
that's
the
a
other
different
one.
one? Oh, never mind.
That was married. John Voight's daughter.
Oh,
Married to
Angelina
Pitt.
Jolie.
That's Gone in 60 Seconds.
No, is it?
Yes.
We'll find out
Yeah, we'll
when we
find
come
out.
back on the other
I bet
side.
you your hat.
Which one is this?
Let me out of the bet if I'm right. Let me out of the Otani
I
bet
already
if I'm
let
right.
you out. You don't have to convince me.
No.
Oh, come on.
I already. DeMarco, your account is square with me.
Thank you very much. And this I know, it's Angelina Jolie.
My goal in this is not to see you naked. My goal in this is to just be right.
You're rational. Yeah, you don't want me to come in here naked.
No,
'cause I will.
do not. The Freeway Series is on. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater and ESPN LA are hosting the ultimate watch party. Join us at Clearman's Galley in San Gabriel on Wednesday, August 13th, 6 p.m. Grab your gear, hang with the guys, and enter to win tickets and more at to watch the Freeway Series watch party at Clearman's Galley, presented by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater, the official water of Major League Baseball. Supercross Talk coming up next.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland is next at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
When I rode a bull.
I
Rode a bull.
Wait,
You did that
I rode
too.
a bull in Texas.
like the actual or an electronic?
An actual.
No, I rode an actual bull. I won the celebrity bull riding contest. I stayed on the bull for 6 seconds.
I stayed on for 3.5 seconds.
What the bleep?
Yeah.
Well, I did it on live TV.
Oh my, you guys are wild, man.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Bruh. Hey, soccer fans, are you ready for a shot at some serious soccer excitement? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you a chance to win tickets to a major upcoming soccer game. Imagine being there live, experiencing the thrill of world-class soccer firsthand. It's easy to enter. Just visit soccerdreamticket.com. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity from San Antonio Cardinale, your perfect game day wine. Head to soccerdreamticket.com now for details and your chance to score big.
The Shoresy Fall Classic returns. Join the cast of the hit TV show Shoresy as they take on NHL alumni from the Los Angeles Kings. December 14th, 3 p.m., Crypto.com Arena. On sale now at AXS.com.
Bruh.
Get ready, LA. AARP Los Angeles and ESPN LA teaming up to kick off the 2025 football season in style. We're giving away a pair of tickets for 2 lucky winners for the first professional football game of the season right here in LA. No purchase necessary. Got to be 18 or older and a legal U.S. resident to enter. Void where prohibited. Promotion runs August 4th through August 22nd. Visit aarp.org/Los Angeles. This giveaway administered by AARP. Enter now.
Hey, it's Travis. Every legend has a story, and those stories are kept at Legends Attic in Claremont. Legends Attic is the premier sports memorabilia gallery and store that offers a unique blend of rare and iconic collectibles. It's a community for sports fans and collectors, so go check it out for yourself. Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in the city of Claremont. Visit legendsattic.com and be sure to follow Legends Attic on all social media platforms so you can stay connected to know about their upcoming signings and special events with Hall of Famers and pro players.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Hey, I got a question for you two, especially the Locked On Lakers guy, AK.
Sure.
Okay. So,
Hey, AK, where would I find Locked On Lakers?
Oh my God.
Well, it's available 5 days a week everywhere you get your podcast, Monday through Friday.
Is there a YouTube
always,
component?
I'm getting to that.
Oh, sorry. I just
there are sickos who like to watch, and for those, there's a YouTube component.
over 35,000 subscribers.
Over 36,000.
36,000. Sorry, I'm
Are
shortening.
there other
We want to account
teams
for all of them.
available? Like, for instance, the Rams and the Dodgers.
There is, in fact, a podcast for the Rams. There's a podcast for the Dodgers. And because the Locked On is a very forward-thinking network,
Right.
they allow the same host for 2 different teams, if that host is worthy of it, hypothetically.
Like the Rams and the Dodgers.
Yes.
Oh, the Rams and the Dodgers? There are Locked On Rams and Locked On Dodgers?
And they're co-hosted by the same guy.
Oh, I
Mason,
did not
you're
even know this. I knew
Yes.
you were doing Rams. I did not know you were doing Dodgers, too.
For about the last month, Mace.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for listening.
I missed it.
Yeah.
I never know how loud we're allowed to be when we're on
It's all
location.
good. Be loud. I have one question.
There are many, many people in the room, but I don't know like who's in the next room. And
It's almost
Coach
like we're doing the
Riley's over
show
here
from
and
a library. It's a little bit.
It's a little
figuring
staid
out
here.
the rules.
You guys
little
are right
staid.
there in Heritage Hall, right there.
Yes.
Right
Yes.
by the Heismans. The Heismans.
Yeah, we're downstairs from the Heismans. There is a Heisman sitting right here with just about everybody's name on it except Reggie Bush. Still no Reggie Bush.
Yeah, I thought they reinstated him.
Well, I think this is the Heisman they keep in the room where the guys do the radio shows so they can see a Heisman. Oh, look at Lucas is picking up the Heisman. I don't even know if that's allowed.
Don't
Lucas.
do that.
Lucas is carrying a Heisman trophy. Wow.
Are you out of your mind? You can't do that.
If we get kicked out, it's because of Lucas.
Yeah, if we get kicked out, it is you, Lucas.
You're like Salt Bay holding up the World Cup trophy.
Exactly.
You can't be doing that. I have a question for you guys.
Yep.
And it's all because of LeBron. There's always talk about LeBron in the basketball circles, in the barbershop.
I haven't heard
whatnot.
much. Okay, go ahead.
Everything is about LeBron. Okay, so they even got Shaq to comment on this, and he was defending Kobe or whatever he was saying. He said, this is Shaq said, if you replace Kobe with Tracy McGrady in L.A. with Shaq, same thing happens here.
You mean the three-peat?
The three-peat.
Yeah, I don't believe that at all.
Shaq, not a chance.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
No. Absolutely
I mean, Kobe is, the most unique athlete probably in the history of Los Angeles, and he brings an attitude. He sets a temperament. If Kobe's on your team, I think you approach games differently. I mean, so much of what Kobe did is actually influenced not just on the floor, but off the floor.
Oh, absolutely. Plus, I mean, I'll break it down in simpler terms. Tracy McGrady was not nearly as good as Kobe. Like, there's a lot of that. Just T-Mac was great, but he's like a fringe Hall of Famer, which, to be clear, makes you awesome. Kobe is in the discussion for top 10 of all time.
Of all time.
Like, he's in that range.
Okay,
Did Shaq say you could still do it with T-Mac? Oh, come on,
He
Shaq.
said, he said the same thing happens. Okay, maybe not three-peat, but what about one?
One, sure, but there's a big
Okay.
difference between one and a three.
There's two more.
Right.
I mean, if Shaq is making
Doing
the argument,
yeah.
if Shaq is making the argument that he could have won a championship with T-Mac instead of Kobe, sure. I mean, like, I think if you put in T-Mac or Ray Allen or Iverson. Could Shaq have gotten one?
Yeah.
Sure. 2 in a row? Maybe. 3? Hell no.
I'm paraphrasing.
Hell
I think
no.
what he said was if you had a direct swap, McGrady for Kobe, same thing happens here. That's what he said.
That's something you say to get everybody going on clicks and all that stuff, but that's not real.
That's a great podcast opinion.
It's a great subject, yeah.
It's a great way to go viral.
Very hot take.
But that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I thought so too. It's not just that Kobe was a great player, like you said, AK, a top 10 of all time player, but the energy he brought to everything he did was so. I don't know if there's ever been a guy like that, or very few of them.
Look, man, part of what Kobe did was offset the lack of day-to-day urgency that Shaq didn't have. Like that. I mean, and I'm not trying to take away from how great Shaq was. Shaq was obviously awesome, but
approach things a little different.
Right. Like it is so hard to win 3 in a row, to play that many extended seasons, to always have another team's best shot. That's going to happen when you're the Lakers anyway. Shaq needed Kobe, specifically Kobe, for that.
I couldn't agree more.
Can't disagree. Yes, I thought it was shocking. I'm surprised more people aren't talking about it.
So you mentioned the 3 in a row, AK Mason. We had Oral on earlier, and I asked him about, and just to kind of put these two things together, nobody's gone back-to-back in Major League Baseball in 25 years. It's incredibly
so hard.
difficult to do.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers they're in first place. They probably have the best roster, if all things being equal.
Probably, if everybody's right, everybody's healthy, all that stuff.
But seeing, how they kind of slid back into their bad habits yesterday, as great as Otani was, he hits a home run, he strikes out 8 guys, all that. But, they made a couple of errors. They didn't get a ton of hits. They're very home run dependent. Is this just kind of the team that they are? Because it felt like, to me, they're going to find their stride. They're going to slide into that groove, and they were just going to kind of pull away and just be the best team. Not that they would guaranteed to win a title, but is this team just flawed? That they do have holes in their lineup, that the pitching staff, especially the bullpen, has holes there. And not that they're not good enough to win the World Series, but this is just the team that they are that's a little inconsistent and a little hard to know what you're going to get day to day.
Well, I think it all comes down to not how they're playing in August, but obviously how they're playing in October. And right now, it seems like we're never on the right cycle. Like right now, the starting pitching is good, the bullpen is bad, the offense has picked up a little bit despite only having 2 hits past the 4th inning yesterday. I mean, it's can you get everything to fire when it matters? And part of this too, Trav, is you've got to win games. I mean, San Diego's 2 games back. And I don't think they're going away. I mean, I think there's going to be a chase down the stretch.
I do too.
And maybe that's good for the Dodgers. Light a fire. You've got somebody right on your heels. I think that's actually going to be a plus for the Dodgers.
I think it also
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say real quick, I think it could be really beneficial, too, that the team that is chasing them, the Padres, they gave them the hardest series they had last year.
Yeah.
So, like, the idea, I know the Padres, little brother, all that stuff, nobody's going to believe in them until they do it. But the Dodgers need to be aware of the idea of it could be at their expense if they actually do.
Yeah, I mean, they were 1 bullpen game away from being eliminated from the playoffs last year, early in the playoffs against San Diego. So, I actually heard a conversation, Trav, I'd be curious from you. Is it possible that Shohei Otani could wind up, given the liabilities in the bullpen, wind up in the bullpen for the postseason as a closer? I've heard baseball people talk about this. I understand how to stretch a pitcher out. I don't know how to dial a pitcher into that. Is that real or is that just made up?
That sounds more made up than real to me because, look, they've been the one thing that they've been really consistent about using him is being very, very cautious about how they use him. And out of the bullpen, it's terribly unpredictable, right? I don't know if I'm going to use you today, tomorrow, both days, neither of the days. At least as a starting pitcher, they can manage where he's going to be. You're going to start game 1 and game 5, and we're going to try to get what you get. I have no idea what I'm going to need on the back end of any of these games, and not knowing how he would respond physically and just the logistics of being in the bullpen in those big – I know he did it in the WBC, but to get down to the bullpen to warm up in the right way while you're 5 spots away in the batting order. It just logistically is a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, pitching 3 times in 5 games and that kind of stuff is probably way too much strain, and easier to get into that 6-man rotation or that 5-man rotation.
How about this for a wild idea? I'm not saying yesterday, but I'm saying by the time we get to October, maybe we just let him pitch until they start hitting him.
Sure, why not?
Maybe let him pitch into the 7th and 8th inning if he's cruising like that. And this idea of the drop dead 100 pitch or 6 innings or whatever the artificial threshold that we've set beforehand, let's just throw that away and let the hitters decide when he comes out of the game.
Especially at a time too when A, your bullpen has been shaky, but B, your bullpen has also been taxed.
Yep.
They've been taxed this entire season, and
more than any other bullpen in baseball.
And as awesome as what Otani is doing this year, for the most part this season, his starts have been like high-profile, glorified bullpen games.
Mm-hmm.
And I get why, but that actually exacerbates the problem with the bullpen. Like at some point, he's got to be treated like an actual pitcher, or else, as great as he may be individually, you're contributing to one of the persistent problems.
I think they're going to do exactly that. I think, or at least I'm hopeful that they do that.
Yeah.
Just turn him loose and see what happens, because this is the sweet spot, right? Like they won the World Series with him in year 1. They're right smack in the middle of the race in year 2. They probably will be for the next few seasons, but there's going to come a time where you are not the favorite. You got to go for it while it's right in front of you, and it's right in front of him again.
Yeah, I mean, look at Mookie Betts. I mean, is he on the other side of the mountain?
Right.
I can't tell. He's, maybe picking up a little bit. Had the 3-hit day, had a hit yesterday. But, I mean, is he past the peak of the mountain? I don't know the answer to that. We won't know for a while.
Only 7 years and $35 million a year left, so let's hope not.
Exactly.
Let's hope not that's the answer to that. Fight on,
Do you think
fellas.
it's okay or legal or appropriate or acceptable to touch a Heisman Trophy?
It is completely
because Lucas moved it over here.
Completely inappropriate.
Well, so I picked up the Stanley Cup one time, and half of Canada wanted to kill me.
Yeah,
Lucas just picked the thing up like it was a box of old clothes.
Yeah,
like
I'm
just
just
moving
there,
around.
Lucas.
You're fine, Lucas.
Come
Do
on.
whatever
Just
you
moving
want.
the Heisman here.
See if they'll let you take it home. Put it on the fireplace and enjoy it for the weekend. We'll see you guys tomorrow. That's Super Crosstalk.